And welcome. Holy cow, am I excited for today because I get to play for the first time Vampire the Masquerade. I have a heck of a cast with me. And yeah, before we jump in and give them all a chance to say hi, just a few announcements. We are going to be having our very last game of Locus this Wednesday. The final part of our 4-part mini-series. It is such a fun game. If you haven't caught it, all our videos are on YouTube. Go watch those, get caught up, and then catch us for the finale because it's so much fun. If you love horror and you love, GMs tormenting their player characters, it is up your alley. Thursday, we have some more Scum and Villainy, which is another game that I've just absolutely fallen in love with. And of course, Friday and Saturday, we have some Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And then Sunday, Lancer. I think that's it. Unless Nova's about to yell at me in chat. The only other announcement we have is that we have an official affiliate link with Hero Forge. So if you like their models and stuff, because we use a lot of it here for like character art and tokens, it's an amazing, amazing website. They do beautiful work, and you can paint your miniatures. Just cannot absolutely recommend it enough for whatever you're doing. We have link down below, and pretty sure it's in our card link as well. If not, we'll fix that by the end of the stream. And yeah, if you want to support us and you want to get some cool minis and stuff, go check them out. But I think that's all I have for announcements. Let's bring everyone over and introduce our cast for today. Hi, how's it going?
Hi.
Hello.
As you can see, just amazing, beautiful cast. And I'm going to give them just a quick minute to tell you a little bit about them and the character they're playing, and then we'll just jump right into it. So first, Elliot.
Hi, everyone. I'm Elliot. I'm also known as Chaos Them on the internet. And I am playing Howl, the gangrel, because I don't have original ideas. It was a joke, and I just stuck with it. They're perfectly fine. They haven't done anything wrong ever in their life. He's a good boy.
Absolutely. And we'll move over to Aubrey.
Hello, I am Aubrey. I use she, her pronouns. You can usually find me on the internet at Man Queen Cosplay, where I have links to all of my fun stuff there. And tonight I will be playing Vanessa Langley, who goes by the nickname Nessa. She is your no longer starving artist, Tremere. Short, blood magic, all that fun stuff.
Usually not starving.
Usually not starving. No longer starving.
All right. And move over to Coffin.
Hi, I'm Coffin. Also she, her. I'll be playing Muna Toreador tonight, a fetish queen, dominatrix, turned vampire. Perfect.
Absolutely perfect for the setting. And to Mitch.
Hello, I'm Mitch. You can find me at Mitch's Bustios. I am going to be playing Cunicio, who is an Italian immigrant over to America, who is just a nice thin blood. So I'm here to have a good time.
Heck yeah. And last but not least, Kim.
My name is Kimberly. You can find me at Hangman's Gate RPG, all one word. I am playing Tristan Daniels, or Trist. She is a badass ex-MMA fighter / now bouncer. Bruja, my favorite character in the world to play. Looking forward to, being bitch slapping a few people.
All right. And if the music volume is a little low or high, don't be afraid to let me know, and I'll adjust that. But I think with all those introductions out of the way, set a little scene for you. So, as the sirens blare through the streets, the first of many that anyone can expect to hear throughout the night, the biting cold of the air has most, but not all, of the citizens of the city shackled up in the warmth of their homes. This is when the rats come out. The sad creatures that live under society, feeding off its scraps so they can eke out an existence. Our story starts with a whole pack of rats feasting on the night's first victims. A man and woman lie dead in an alley. Not an unusual sight around here by itself, but it's the details that should be alarming. Fancy clothes worth more than most people here will make in a month, jewelry worth more than they'd make in a year, and clan insignias showing that they aren't from around here. The sirens quickly scatter the rats, but not before they've made off with their prizes. There won't be much left for the cops to dig through once they get here. Just enough to tell them that the clans of this city aren't going to be happy. A tall, dark-haired man steps out of a police car, looks back in, tells the other officer, "Get Sorrel on the phone." "No, I don't give a shit what the protocol says. Get him on the phone." The other officer pulls out a cell phone, dials a number, and quickly hands it over. "Yeah, it's Lieutenant Blake. Your boss is going to want to send someone out here to look at some bodies. Either he's missing some very important guests, or we got some leaders that took a real shitty vacation to the wrong city. Either way, we're about to have a fucking PR nightmare." There's silence from this end of the phone for a while, where he continues. "Yeah, sounds good. See you soon." This city has a hunger that has nothing to do with the vampires that inhabit it. With that, we'll cut over to a pair of individuals. One of them being our lovely Vanessa, sitting in the back of a long, stretched limousine. A tall, chiseled man, not quite a bit older, but definitely older than Vanessa. As he sits there, just absent-mindedly tapping his cane on the floor of the limo. Vanessa, is there anything you would like to say? Or are you simply waiting at the silence?
He's definitely not one of the people to break silence if there, is, but there is, the whole just hand over his hand, reassurance, and just sort of waiting to see what is going to happen.
Okay. How much do you think you would have pried into this early night phone call and the sudden gathering of not only you, but the bodyguards into the limo?
Maybe enough to just sort of is this a we have to run from the city because Inquisition, or is it just like the level of danger that this is?
Okay. Would have basically conveyed that for the moment, there's no need to run. The danger is unknown. It should be fine. and that you'll learn more once they've collected everyone.
Other than that, she will, look down at her hands and sort of like pick at the flecks of paint and things like that that are on her nails and things like that. Just nervous habits.
Okay. As the limo soars through the night, passing streetlight after streetlight, passing dozens of people, eventually comes to a stop outside of what looks like little more than a bar or fight club. But you know that looks can usually be deceiving. We'll jump up to Tristan. As you are working your usual shift as a bouncer, your boss would come over to you as you saw a few vampires come in not too long ago, speaking with your manager. And then him walking over, saying, "Look, I know you just started your shift for tonight, but I'm gonna need you to do me a favor, alright? You can't ask any questions just yet, but I promise you, everything you need to know is gonna be answered.
Mm.
And don't worry, I'm
Am
paying you good for this."
I gonna get to toss anybody?
I think that's gonna be up to you and Mr. Sorrell.
Well, we'll just watch and see how the night goes. You just let me know what I need to do.
That's why I like having you around.
Of course, boss.
As the limo pulls up outside of the club, one of the gentlemen in just a fine black suit steps out, waves to you, and calls you over.
Me?
Mhm.
I'm gonna roll my eyes. How can I help you, sir?
Your manager. He said that he had some muscle to spare for tonight, and we're here to collect you. And he opens the door to the limo for you.
Kind of bow, be kind of like a smart ass, like, I'm gonna hop in the car. But not.
As you step inside, you would see two other individuals. One of them being Vanessa, the other being a very stoic older gentleman. Very similar, very fancy attire. He just watches you get in. "Welcome. Sorry to pull you from your work for the evening, but I'm in need of assistance outside of my normal regiment."
Hey, if I can punch some heads together, good to go.
"My name is Felix Sorrell. Miss Ambrosia sitting next to me is Vanessa.
Hello.
I'm sure.
She will be in
So-
charge of the evening's activities."
Looks like fun. And she's gonna like pop her fingers. I always like getting my hands dirty. Making people pay that deserve it.
All right. Jump over to Mona. Where would you say that you are for the evening?
Mona is probably in her club or just leaving it. Having rehearsed, I guess is the right word, for a show and a class in a couple of nights.
Okay. As you are
So-
stepping out of the club, you would see a long black stretch limo pull up out front. And a suit with a very obvious firearm sticking out of the pants line steps out, looks at you. "Mona, I presume."
Yes.
I'm sorry to disturb you this lovely evening, but word has traveled of you and your particular skills. My boss, Mr. Sorrel, needs your help. Would please opens the door for you.
She'll glance at the gun again and then back up to him. I guess you're not giving me much choice, are you? I could get used to the limo treatment, though, and just go ahead and slip by him and get in.
Okay. As you step inside the limo, you would see 3 other individuals. They wait for you to take your seats. A well-dressed gentleman in the back as soon as you're set and the limo takes back off. I do deeply apologize for disturbing you, but as you will learn soon enough, I have need of those that, for one, cannot be traced back to me, and 2, have proven themselves to be skilled. You fit both bills.
I see. Suppose I wonder how my particular skills are going to apply to this, but I'm here.
And Tristan at this point is gonna look over and be like, "Yeah, you look like somebody that we could mess some shit up."
Give her sort of an up and down look and a
Just-
smirk.
We'll get a small wave from Vanessa.
Like I
Howl.
said, my character is beautiful, so she's built, but to her, seeing Mona come in is just like, well, she looks like, yeah, I might be badass. That's what she's saying.
I think it was before stream that we were comparing her to like a Ronda Rousey.
Yes, Ronda Rousey. It's my man, my woman. That's a man.
Howl, where would you say that you are for the evening?
Owl is strolling probably through like whatever local park, just kind of taking their mind off shit.
Okay.
But they don't have too much going on this fine evening.
As you reach the edge of the park, the cool night's air and the very rare amount of quiet that is currently filling this part of the city around you being very comforting, very relaxing. You would see a pair of black suit individuals, very much bodyguard types, standing outside of a long black stretch limousine. And they seem to just be watching you as you're approaching.
How like looks, raises an eyebrow, and just keeps walking. If they stop him, they'll stop.
One of them will move over to the door, open it up. You Howl?
Yeah, what's it to you?
I said you'd be out here.
Yeah.
Our boss has need of some expertise for the evening. Said you might be in for a little bit of work.
That tracks. And he steps into the limo.
Much like the others, once you're inside and set, the well-dressed individual in the back of the limousine just looks you up and down a little bit. Apologize. Your stroll for the evening must wait just a little longer. We have matters to attend to, and I believe that you can assist us in said matters.
Okay, well, so is another night.
You'd be compensated quite heavily, assuming that, of course, this mission goes off without a hitch.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
And he will gesture over towards Vanessa. She will be in the lead for this evening. Once we reach our destination, you'll have more details. But I would hate to have to repeat them time after time. We have just one more stop. And then, last but not least, how do you say your name, just so I don't get it wrong?
Konnichiwa?
Konicho?
Mm-hmm.
Where would you be on this fine evening?
Konicho is coming out of a late night froyo place with his sister. His sister being like around the age of 16. He's got a banana froyo with like Reese's Pieces in it. And he's using 2 spoons as like chopsticks to get a larger amount into his mouth. As he comes out of the store singing Making My Way Downtown, walking fast. And just enjoying the night with his sis, like bumping into each other and stuff as he walks her home.
You would see a long black limousine start to drive past and then pull off the edge of the street. A tall, black suit individual step out and call out to you. Mr. Benicio, is it?
Yep, that's me. What's up?
We have need of your services for this evening. Our boss has work. Your name came up on a list that would qualify for this. So, if you would please, step into the limo.
Well, look at my sister and be like, all right, you go call yourself an Uber. Make sure it's nothing lower than 3 stars. And you have yourself a good night. I'm going to get my little froyo. I'm going to walk towards this person. Kind of placing a hand on the... He's got like 2 guns on his back. One's for humans, one's for vampires. Just kind of like touching both of them. Trying to figure out which one of these he might bring to bear. But still, you know, he's shoveling some froyo in his mouth. He's like, I don't usually get into vans with strange men. So, I mean, who do you represent? What faction? I assume you're gonna be throwing out some boons. So let's get that upright in forefront before I step into a vehicle with you. For wasting my time, you know, I think that's just a trivial boon right there. So, snap, man. I got a busy night.
It's unfortunately
IHOP closes at 4.
not my place to say any of that. Please.
You want me to get in that? Oh my god. Okay, fine. Hold this for me, and I'm gonna hand him the froyo. I'm gonna pull out my gun. We'll go with the incendiary rounds gun. Just kind of like, I'm gonna hold this in my lap, man. Okay, so I'm gonna get in the but I'm holding this in my lap. And just so you know, all right, you think this is all I got on me? I got explosives in my thighs. All right, leg day every day. So if I see any shenanigans, I'm taking you and this whole stupid car out. You're not gonna get. It's probably a lease, so you're gonna be fucked either way. So let's do this. I'm gonna like slip into the vehicle, but give me my fucking froyo when I'm in the car. Give it.
He will begrudgingly hand it back down to you.
Yeah, thanks. I hope you got napkins back here too, because my hand's got froyo on it. It's gonna get it on your leather chairs.
There's just a heavy sigh and the door is slammed behind you.
Motherfucker should have threw out a trivial boon, get in his fucking van.
Stepping inside, you see a handful of individuals, all probably staring your direction.
Is a kill box? What are we doing here?
As soon as
Y'all
you're
coming for me?
set and seated, the well-dressed man sitting in the back of the limo. Would apologize for interrupting your walk and your frozen treat, but I have need of individuals that can perform tasks to the T. You came recommended, so here we are. You, of course, will be compensated well, should the task be performed adequately.
How well?
No unnecessary death, nothing that can be traced back to me, and of course the survival of everyone in this car.
That's not a payment. That's just default. Like that's what was going to happen if I just continued to eat my froyo. So
See,
what is?
Andrew
we
thought
getting
you were
out of this?
asking, how well do we need to do the job?
Oh no, it'll get done in a way that will satisfy me. What the-
I
How
can
about,
promise you that what we're offering is more than you would probably see in 6-7 months worth of pay, as well, of
Oh.
course, the reputation to go with.
Yeah, I don't need money.
The Tremere, do not forget those that help us.
The Chantry, how you guys doing since it fell? You guys must be good, right?
He just
Damn. Oh.
waves towards the drivers of the car.
So
It
how
takes off.
about one major boon for each of us, and one major, one trivial for this shit. Trivial for
Money.
not sending us an email. So
Need of neither of them.
what do you mean? You don't need this. This is like, I need it. Okay, that's what I want. So that's
Down a little. The rest of the drive, the individual that you would all learn is named Felix Sorrell. He just sits in silence, watching the rest of you. Of course, if any of you want to talk to each other, now would be your opportunity.
I just want to knock some heads. I want to get this night over with, man. Shit.
that's not much of a way to live. Trying to end a night, you know.
Well, not all of us can eat some fucking froyo, so
That
it's
is
fine.
fair. This is probably
Yeah, I
very
can.
insensitive.
Well, you're a special case.
I know.
Get it?
I know.
I hope not.
So what
Are
do
we
you
gonna
guys?
get there sometime? Shit.
Nah, we got time. Look, can we get some Luther Van Draw back here? Just kind of like get us in the mood. I think that will kind of help lubricate this social setting.
I just want to hit something.
I need therapy.
At the mention of music, Mr. Sorrell would make a gesture towards the driver and the guard in the front of the limo, and some light classical music, violins, would start playing throughout the vehicle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose my shit if I have to listen to this all the way.
You know, that might
Better
just
than
enhance
nothing.
your punches.
It
That's
may do
true.
it. I'll just be so frustrated time I get out of here that, damn.
Vanessa will lean over and just sort of whisper to Mona and just be like, remember the guy, I was telling you about?
This the guy?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Who's the guy?
This is not bad. Yeah. He's not Faye, but oh god,
Who's the guy?
trying not to think of her.
Y'all know each other? You two? I thought we were just random people in here.
I mean, we've run in some of the same circles occasionally.
Okay. Who you guys rolling with? What's your people? What's your family?
I mostly stick to myself, honestly.
Yes.
I try not to get involved, but tonight I was dragged in. I think we should finish the compensation talk.
I know, right? Are you good with a major and a trivial?
yeah.
I feel like that's appropriate.
That sounds good, but you know, could use
Always use cash.
something else too.
Oh,
A little
no.
cash on the side.
A little bit.
I can
I mean, y'all
promise
get it.
you that all of your desires, well, within reason, of course,
Yeah, don't say all, because
will be
otherwise I would like a blood boon.
trivial. All right.
Well, I'm Kanicho.
Nice to meet you, Kanicho.
Yeah, good to meet you too.
I am Tristan / Trist. Yeah, used to be an MMA fighter. Damn, I made good money. This lazy little prick tried to offer me a deal and promotion, big money, and got a little shady. Popped up this place, a little shady, and next thing I knew, me got overtaken. And then I am what I am today. Still badass though, so that's a plus. Just can't go back to my old ways because this shit. Make do with it.
Yeah, I mean, life is good. I mean,
Yeah.
You can just call me Howl. It's cool.
okay.
Nice
What?
to meet you.
Nice to meet
Well-
you too.
Yeah.
What family you
Since we're all
rolling with?
together now.
What's your clan? Who do I gotta like watch out for if
I'm
you
Bruno.
die and like
I'm
your
I'm playing
sire?
Bruja. Yeah. Hope you get along with Gangrel because I got
Yeah.
a pack.
That's cool.
I ain't got no beef. I mean, I'm good to anybody, man. Like, I don't care
Wait,
what
was
the
it the?
people say and who's like, oh, you have to be this. And, no, man, I ain't got no beef against nobody. If you
Was
don't
it the
fuck me up, I
Gangrel
don't
that
fuck
got
you up.
kicked out? Or left the camp after the
Yeah, fuck
Inquisition?
them.
Yeah. All right, cool. How about you two? Like, I keep tiptoeing around that bush, but I wanna know. I need to know, like, if your sires are gonna be upset.
You wanna jump in the bush?
I mean, no, I don't want to jump in the bush. I just want to shave a little off so I can see what's in the bush.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mona, Clan Toreador.
Very nice.
Vanessa.
Pretty much doing what I
people-
did in life.
Most people just call me Nessa, and Tremere.
Which
So
side
you
of the
got that
track?
blood magic, right? You do that blood magic shit. Is that what you do, Nessa?
Yeah, I mean, you know, blood magic. Yeah.
That's cool. I'm interested in learning more about, we'll see you in action. It's a pretty cool
Well,
thing.
What side of like the conflict do you roll on? Like, were you like, thank God the Chantry's like, or were you like, nah, I want that stability?
I haven't been around long enough to like. Chantry was already stopped being a thing by the time I became a vampire, so I'm on his side, and I'll just gesture at Felix.
And who's
The one
Felix?
where the money goes. Smart.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right, that's awesome. Well, I hope we can all rely on each other. And it doesn't sound like any of y'all got any desires or anything that might have beef with someone else. This might be like a whole
Like I
assassination.
said, I ain't got no beef with nobody. I mean, I do my own thing,
You're
You fuck me
Bruja, man.
over, I break your neck, but other than that, I ain't worried about it. I
Yeah,
trust we all come together for a reason, so we might as well kind of, make do with it. I got your back. We all got our own little special things, so we're like a little family at this moment. We gotta get the job done so we can get back to life.
You all
Life
were
To, Tristan and
chosen.
Hal, you two do the fighting. I'll hang back.
You all
you,
were
you do
chosen
what you do best, baby. You do what you do best.
specifically because you did not have overarching ties to any one faction. You were not seen as extremists. You were seen as being capable of working with others.
Yeah, I'm pretty jovial.
I still say fuck the cam, but if they're paying me money, I can play nice for a while.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I mean, Cam, Anarch, I don't care. It's whatever. I have a
Cam doesn't
preference for
like me
Cam,
and I
though.
don't like them, but money talks.
It does. At this point, the limo would slow and eventually come to a stop. The pair of bodyguards would get out first, and then open the door for all of you.
Step out, be like stretching and popping everything. Thank God I'm out.
Right?
Eventually, Felix would also get out once you are all out of the van or out of the limo. You're all now acutely aware of your surroundings as you're in one of the less wealthy parts of the city. There's a handful of run-down apartment buildings. You see the blinking sign of a laundromat right there in the corner. And in the alley here, between two fairly old, fairly decrepit buildings, there's a very rusted, like, metal garbage can off to one side, though it has been completely turned over and emptied. There in the middle of the alleyway stands two uniformed police officers. And at their feet, a pair of barely recognizable human bodies.
Mm.
Felix
So what are
will
we here for?
Felix will walk over to the pair of officers. You hear them chatting for just a few moments as they relay all the details they have to him. And he nods and excuses them for the evening. And they'll exit out the other side of the alley where you hear them get into their car and drive off. Returning to the five of you, Felix holds the cane out in front of him. This scene, these individuals, they were here to be my guests, to be my honored, well, I suppose that's more information than you need to know. They were here under my word. And not knowing that they had arrived early, had not yet been able to provide them adequate protection. And kind of steps to the side, showing you the full scope of the alley. As you can see, someone has it out for possibly me, possibly them. Who knows? That's what I need from you. I want to know who did this, and I want them adequately punished.
Oh. Well,
Well, punishment part I might be able to handle. She'll walk over and start looking over the bodies. Just, I don't know what I can find out from this, though.
He will look over towards you, Vanessa. I promised that you would have your chance soon. Your opportunity to become your own person, not just living in the shadow that I have provided for you. This is it. Do what needs to be done, and return safe to me.
Yes. Yes. Yes, sir.
He will just lean over, plant a very soft kiss on your forehead, and then go and start climbing back into the limousine.
I mean, so just so you know, this is sounding like a couple of major boons, depending on like who we're taking out and who we're getting information on.
Finish the job, and we'll discuss payments. Know that
I'll,
it will be adequate payment, regardless of what you feel.
I mean, if whoever's coming after you is like a Ventru king, then no, it's not.
Then
So
stay safe. get the information I need, and return to me. So put yourselves in unnecessary risk.
Oh,
I
hell no.
won't.
All right, text you, I guess.
Number.
Okay, so y'all brought us out here to an alley, 2 dead bodies, and we're supposed to just go knocking on people's doors and
I mean,
hey, anybody
shouldn't
see anything?
we? I mean, let's first like we're vampires.
You don't
Uh,
say the word
dude,
so
if-
loud.
yeah, we're
I keep telling you say kindred.
yes, that's the word.
Yeah, but people don't understand that as much if they're normal people.
I
Man,
wanna-
let's-
Also, I want to do Sense the Beast just to see outside of us if there's anything else around
Okay.
than the parent.
Is there a range to that?
That I'm not sure.
Or is it
of.
just nearby?
I have never gangreled before, so I am unsure.
All good.
I think it's like a certain amount of distance. I'm not sure the radius, but
Yeah.
since the beast. See if I can find it.
I'm just gonna start looking over this body.
Yeah, I also want to move over and start looking over specifically because if they're also Trumir, looking for signs of any like blood sorcery that has been done.
Now,
Okay.
can we tell how long this has been since this happened?
It is fresh. It happened maybe a couple hours ago.
I'm gonna start looking around for footprints, kind of checking to see if I see anything.
Hmm.
You know, like maybe if they left any type of footprints or anything like that.
So Hal, if you would like to roll your resolve plus animalism,
Okay. So that would be resolve and animalism. Resolve and animalism. Sorry, new thing. 3 and I need my regular character sheet up.
if you click on media, I forgot what I said. Subterfuge. If you just click on subterfuge, it'll bring up a box, and then you can select the ability to go with it, resolve, and then just click roll. That's not what I thought.
Wait,
it was.
you said you didn't say subterfuge.
Or so no, resolve plus animalism. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. So, and modify? Wait, resolve and, that doesn't also include the animalism in there.
Animalism should
Like,
be.
it'll pop.
Sorry, I am brand new to this. In case I didn't say that, and I am.
Yeah, I've never used this roller type system, so.
Disciplines animalism is just level 1.
Oh, okay. Okay. So is there any difficulty or modifier for that?
You are a compared test versus their composure plus subterfuge.
So 1 success. So I succeed. Actually, I shouldn't. Should I even need to test that? Shouldn't. Isn't that a free one?
It when allows the user to sense the level of hostility in a target, whether the person is prepared to do harm, or even determine who caused it.
Okay.
But well, you do sense that there is a very bestial presence around. Getting exact details out of it. They seem to be way better at masking that than you might expect out of just common people.
Okay.
So I should label my music better. Just switch. There we go.
Lil
That's the
Nas,
one I
let's
wanted.
do it.
Tristan, you said you wanted to look for footprints.
Yeah, footprints, anything that I can pick up on that might give a lead on where they went or where they come from.
Where
Okay.
did they go?
Now, see, I feel like that would be an investigation wits roll.
Yeah, with investigation. Okay, so I'm going
Of course,
to.
if you have a specialty that applies to a situation, please let me know.
Okay. It'll let me roll the dice. It's not letting me roll them. What's wrong? Like I'm clicking on it and it's not. There we go. That's wits. And
Okay.
then
Oh,
I have
it's-
2 in investigation.
If you click just investigation under skills, it'll bring up a box where you can select the modifier for it.
Okay. So I've already rolled.
Okay.
I don't have froyo, but I now have mashed potatoes, so it's pretty much the same consistency, right?
Yeah.
Is you
So
Totally.
where do we see that? Where'd the dice go? I don't even see them.
it is in the chat box on the right. If you select the chat log there on the buttons on the top of the box.
Okay.
Oh, I
There we
accidentally
go.
clicked something. Don't mind me.
For some reason, it went in and investigation and strength for some reason.
As it
Bestial
defaults to strength,
presence.
you have to change it to wits.
Hmm.
Either way, that's enough as you start looking over the scene, following the pools of blood that have started to seep out here. There's 8 or 9 different sets of tracks. A lot of them probably coming from looters that got to the bodies before the cops were able to get here, as the bodies themselves have been stripped of pretty much anything valuable.
That ain't much of a help. Sucks. Well, there's all kinds of tracks, but it's probably people that's looted this already, so it's masked whatever was here before.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
You'd
that's
have
I
Luna
think
take a look
you.
with heightened senses.
Yeah.
Do her
That's were
own
you gonna like
investigation.
investigate the body? Let's scalpel this thing
Yeah.
open.
I was just gonna check for any signs of blood magic done with the, because I mean, if they're Tremere, maybe they killed blood magic or somebody killed them for blood magic reasons.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
And do you have an ability that would just sense this?
No, but I like, cause like this is the occult skill,
Mhm.
and I do have a specialization in occult for blood magic.
Sure.
And just sort of like what I have like learned about blood magic and things like that. Just look for like, does anyone maybe drawn anything that looks like a ritual circle or
Like a Luigi board, like at the side of the corner there.
Luigi board.
Yeah, Luigi board. Look at
Let's
that.
go an occult intelligence skill check.
All right.
So much success. Both of the bodies absolutely reek of blood magic. Not their own, but external blood magic.
I'm going to collect their blood in a syringe. And then using my influence underworld, I want to get a chemist to identify the blood, and I also want to see if we can get access to the cameras within a let's go like 2 blocks.
Sure.
It does appear that somebody definitely was doing blood magic. They weren't doing blood magic, somebody did blood magic on them. So,
Great.
yeah, oh,
All right, so Tremere, or what?
Or-
Setites?
yeah, or other people who,
Ministry.
like,
Or the Banu Hakim.
there's a long list.
Yeah. There's so many blood magic.
Well, that's those 3 clans. All right, let's not go crazy. Let's
Tremere
toss
tried
aside
their
the
bottom.
outliers.
If anyone has any medicine skill,
Mhm.
you're welcome to use that to go over the bodies.
Yeah, while I'm syringing this person up, like,
So
And
They
it
do
just
an
from what-
investigation just to try to look a little.
Yeah,
More
I
into
was
that?
going to try to do that with heightened senses to see if
Yeah.
there was anything covered up, like Tristan mentioned.
absolutely.
we.
Would that be what ability would you want? Would you want wits or intelligence with that?
I feel like wits would fit it.
Do.
I'm basically, I don't remember what they called it in the book, but the group check of like compound successes. I don't remember what it's called. Irrelevant. As most of you start looking over the bodies, seeing the extent of the damage, you see that the very few wounds that this couple actually sustained really shouldn't have been enough to end their lives. It's maybe 5 or 6 very thin incisions across their bodies that you can see, but prodding just a little deeper, you see that they are very deep, very precise wounds. And whoever did this absolutely knew what they were doing, where to strike, and how to do this quickly and quietly.
These are just mortals, like.
Yep.
So. Are their faces recognizable enough?
Do you deal much in the politics outside of the city?
I mean, I have dots in politics, with a academics specialty in international affairs.
Okay, fair enough.
I see what you did there.
They would probably look vaguely familiar, as being a politician and his wife that you've seen on the news before that always dealt with keeping peace. They always seem to be on the side of your kind, and
Oh,
they were
yeah.
probably here on a diplomatic mission, and someone didn't appreciate that.
That's
I've
fair.
got contacts, criminal, that I can try contacting, like a buddy, Sam, and kind of call him and say, hey, have you heard anything at this location or know if any dealing's possible?
Also, let's definitely I'm gonna take a picture of them and just Google image search that bitch. Just yeah,
Reverse image search.
yeah. Let's do this.
Who is this dead bitch?
hmm
And yeah,
I mean, if you haven't Googled that yet in your lifetime, you're missing out.
yeah.
Did you have any other questions about the bodies before we move on from that?
I mean, other than getting I guess a medical reference concerning the blood work whenever that's possible.
Can we tell if the so if the body was drained of blood before it was cut, or was the incisions what the cuts what actually was they bleeding from the cuts, or if they had the blood drained before prior to?
They were definitely
Also,
not.
has anybody checked for ID?
Oh, they have absolutely been stripped.
Nothing on them? Okay.
The scavengers got here long before the cops did.
Probably don't even have their shoes anymore.
Oh.
I don't need
There's
If
enough
not, I'm taking them.
blood here that's pooled in the alley that they were not drained beforehand.
Okay. So either we've got possibly a kindred who just has a vendetta and doesn't like to, or took maybe a little taste.
Doesn't look like they were hungry to me.
And blood magic. Blood magic was done here. So.
Yeah, like when you say their policies aligned with our kind, are we talking about Cammy, Anarch, Sabat?
God, no, not them.
It's just the idea of, if you would think that if it was kindred, there'd be less blood. But like I said, maybe someone that has didn't want that type of mark on them, who knows?
I posted their names in the Foundry chat. Edwin and Constance Westwood.
Yeah, and so were their positions aligned more with any kindred faction?
Not
More so
really.
than any other?
They were just general allied politicians.
Helping, keep the masker.
Yeah.
And we're working for a Cammy, right? That's been confirmed.
I think we're working for an anarch.
Are we working for an Anarch?
An
Yeah.
anarch.
Yeah.
I heard like a cat in my room.
And those of you
Not
that
there's a cat.
might be watching that know a lot
Kowski, what are you doing in my office?
about the Vampire the Masquerade lore, I know a little. So I'm sticking to it as very much as I know, but just cut us just a tiny amount of slack. Anything else? Any other questions? Any other investigation that you would like to do?
What's the cam like in this area? Because that feels like that's number one suspect.
The what?
Camarilla.
Yeah, how are they
Camarilla.
doing in this area?
I don't know the answer to that question. Give me just a second.
No. I was just curious because my thought process right now is either the Ministry or the Tremere.
Possibility.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like this person was underneath the Anarch's thumb, if they even fucking care about this thing. And it looks like if they're willing to pay anything, they care. Ooh, where were they staying? Talk about Holiday Inn.
Something
From
like that.
from what Felix was saying, they were on their way to him, so they would
Yeah.
have been put up in the
Oh.
fanciest of digs.
So we need to go check out on the. That would be in that part of town, though. Why would they be in that part of town?
They shouldn't
That's
have
what
been.
she's asking. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, is this even on
Um,
the way to Felix's
mean,
place? Mess up?
No, it's very much out of the way. Do we know if they were coming in by like plane and maybe they got like an Uber from the airport?
Yes, that is something that Felix would have given you. That they did come
we
in
need
by
to go
plane.
the,
They were supposed to be
Uber
picked
driver.
up by Felix's men, but they came in early, and this is what happened.
Yeah.
Well, we need to check out all the Ubers and stuff around, make some phone calls, and find out exactly who assisted. Well, not make any names, but who was doing pickups or drop-offs, or who was in the area.
Anyone?
Start
anyone-
hiring.
I have a specialty in instincts, and that's under awareness.
Mhm.
Is there anything I could roll to just kind of like think about if there's anything that's going through my head where my instincts are like this? That to at least get a starting point of where we can go first.
That is a great question.
All signs point to the Tremere.
There's many blood people. We already established this.
You do have access to like local surveillance cameras and whatnot, and really, whoever did pick them up from the airport, they're probably your best place to start.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean, if we can, if there are, this doesn't look like the good part of town, so I don't know how many CCTV cameras actually work over here.
Well, shouldn't Felix's driver have told him? Like, shouldn't he know who picked them up anyway?
Well,
Well,
it sounds
because-
like
Did he say anything to
Because
you?
because they arrived early.
yeah. So they
Yeah.
grabbed an Uber.
They arrived early, or somebody else pretended to be the driver to pick
And
them
most
up.
of these cameras nowadays are like they're not CC. It's just like these little wireless things you just slap
Okay, so-
onto
So
anything.
Yeah,
airport,
I
I
mean-
guess, is where we're going.
Airport is
That's where we're gonna
Probably.
find out who picked them up.
probably best. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of wanting to knock on somebody's door there close and see if they seen anything. Just to,
You want to canvas the block?
yeah, I'm just kind of wanting to go around and see if anybody's seen a certain car or knows,
What-
you know,
Well, what
seen
time
anything
is
what
it?
happened.
I don't think whoever did this was in a car. You see the prints and the blood leading away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's had to seen something.
And in this neighborhood,
I
there's
honestly,
probably a lot of something all the
a
time.
lot of something, but
Yeah.
also, are they going to tell us?
Now, I'm
Exactly.
sure
Some
we
strange
can make them.
person. But yet again, we could, but
I
that
mean,
also does sound.
looking at Mona, she look hot. So I'm pretty sure if Mona goes knocking on their door, am I saying that right?
You are. I really don't want to go knocking on doors. Please, come
Okay,
on.
okay.
We'll knock
how?
on some doors. If
No,
they don't
not
tell me what I
you,
wanna
not
hear,
you. Bruja needs to stay away from those doors. Okay.
I can
You
be
just on the.
civil. Come on.
No, I can
Really?
do it.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
call everybody.
Just let's avoid
Fine,
knocking.
Knocking on doors and just go
Yeah.
to the airport.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, there's the
I'm gonna
airport.
call
I
an
mean,
Uber to take us to the airport. Or we could activate Celerity, but
Does
hey.
anybody know how to drive?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got
I mean,
drive.
let's call an Uber or we just drive.
Look,
I'm
Let-
already.
let's-
I'm already doing it. Screw it.
Yeah.
yeah, it's Uber to the.
Let's
Let's,
thank
let's
God Toreador.
yeah. 5 vampire, 5 kindred, and an Uber heading to the airport.
So what do you go
Um,
to airport for?
Yeah.
Because we
I mean,
fucking
what-
feel like it's why.
What time of night is it? Does this street get much traffic?
Very early in the night. Most of your kind would have risen not all that long ago, maybe a couple hours.
'Cause depending on the traffic in this area, we just need to connect to any GPS signals that would be turned on that have gone through this area and then gone to the airport. Kind of like that
Well,
straight line.
Can you do
Yeah,
that?
but do
I-
we have the things to do that?
Yeah.
I have a phone.
I mean, a phone can do it. Like you all
I
that
have
stuff.
Google.
App work now. Yeah,
What
you got like
technology?
you got app work. I mean, there's lots of stuff that you can find, like especially in Uber
looks
car.
at my 0 dots in technology.
Yeah, right.
Get to the airport, fine, but
Mhm.
I can't do that shit.
Yeah, we can could probably do it on our way to the airport.
Yeah.
Car's on its way. So.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. What are we talking? Is it like? Did you get us the XL or is
Yeah.
this economy?
We
5
can just-
people,
we
you
can
need
just-
Esco.
Yeah, we do. And you can just charge it to Felix later.
Yeah, I already did. What are you talking about?
Good.
I'm
Um,
not paying for it.
a slight fast forward as we take the car ride to the airport, which around this time is as very empty as you would expect. You do have your leads on, or your various means of getting, street cams, anything like that outside of the airport. But is there anything you would like to do in the airport and you would like to talk to?
Is there security out at the
Oh, absolutely.
drop-off? I guess ask whoever's there if they were there last night and if they saw somebody.
And would we know if they came in on a commercial or private flight?
Oh, private.
Private. And so then probably figure out where those would have what desk is handling those. That's what head over that way.
Okay. Just a general investigation of anyone that would like to go through the, like you were saying, the desk that would have handled their incoming, dealing with anyone that may have seen them. I feel like that's probably a persuasion charisma. Unless you have a
Charisma?
skill that you feel applies to that.
Persuasion charisma. I was like, I looked at my specialties. I remember I have seduction and persuasion. That's probably not going to work.
Wits finance.
You never know.
I mean,
I do have awe though.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I do have awe. So before I do any of that, I would definitely activate awe.
I think that adds an extra dice to all your charisma.
Yeah, manipulation presence versus their composure intelligence. And I don't have to make a rouse check for it.
Yeah.
Especially if they're mortal, you're set.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're mortal,
I am taking the option in the book as to not have to roll anything and simply taking their total dice pool and setting half of it as the difficulty. So go for it.
Yeah. There is manipulation. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. Oop. That is 3 successes.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I guess you would have an extra die also for everyone that was offering you assistance in this.
I'll back her up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't help you. I'm so sorry.
Nope, that would be a failure on that one. So it's still just 3 successes.
Okay. After a small amount of investigation, as half of your party goes in to start speaking with, the concierge, anyone that may have seen this couple, you would eventually get that, yes, they came in on a private flight, though their flight time was advanced than their original arrival time was supposed to be. They landed, and it was odd because originally there was no one here to meet them, and with them being who they were, anyone that was here and saw them land, would of course expect a stretch limo waiting, like a whole entourage here for them. But there was nothing. And as they were discussing getting ready to call to find some form of transportation, there was a limo that pulled up, came into the airport, retrieved them, and took them away.
I want to see a security camera. See if we can find out about the license plate and stuff on the limo to run a check.
anyone here that is fluent in blood magic, which may just be Vanessa,
I believe so.
seeing the security camera footage of the individuals that came and picked them up, they're very much human.
Hmm.
And you see the telltale, like, almost listlessness in their walk, the fact that they kind of occasionally, their attention just drifts and they seem to have trouble focusing. They are absolutely under domination.
Well, whoever picked them up, certainly kindred.
Huh.
Why do you say that? Like,
Well, they appear to be dominated. You
okay,
see how they they seem a little
No.
listless and
yeah, that's
floaty.
another point
I
for
think enough.
Tremere.
Look, it's always good to have a Tremere in your back pocket, but always good.
Who all do we know that does dominate?
I mean,
Mm,
look, there's one clan
There's
who
many.
has
Oh,
both
yeah.
blood rituals
that depends
on
and
what
you mean.
dominate, and that's Tremere.
Yeah, that's some Tremere shit.
Uh-huh.
No, I mean, I was asking that who all. I was like being sarcastic when I said that.
Oh,
Yeah.
went over our heads.
It did.
Yeah, it did. I did.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
So,
We're too serious
Can we
right
get-
now.
Can we get that plate number? Maybe description of who it was who led them out?
Oh,
oh
absolutely.
yeah, definitely plate number.
Yeah. As to not accidentally pick anyone's real plate number, I am just going to say that yes, you absolutely have it, and you have a very good description of both of the individuals that came in to pick them up.
Okay, I'm going to do my criminal contacts and call them up and ask them to run the plate and see if we can find out who it was. You know, if they know anything about it or who it may be connected to, or if they can find out who it's connected to.
Run the plates.
And that's just one of my
It's one of the
Merits.
things you got.
mhm.
Sure. The plates themselves belong to an auto body shop, not too far from here. The individuals themselves, the two older, more, wow, the word is fully escaping my brain. The two very burly individuals that came and picked them up, neither of them would really ping on anyone's criminal radar.
How is their credit score? We're talking about like a.
I got
Like
this
low
auto
600s.
body shop, y'all. So if you want to go check out this body shop, that's where the plates is registered to.
Do the Uber.
Better than staying here, I guess.
Well,
got
let's
one.
Google Maps this. God, I'm scared. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna Google Maps this location and the picture from above to see what this place looks like. What's the surrounding area? Does this look like a trap? Feels like a Blue Hawk Angle trap. I don't like it.
It looks like any auto body shop.
So a trap.
Though the funny thing about a Google image is that you get that street view, and it tends to catch businesses just during the day, during normal work hours. And at least one of those faces of the men that came in to pick up the pair, see their face, they're just working as a mechanic.
I got 3 in intimidation. I'm going to go in and ask, who picked up a couple at the airport several hours ago and dropped them in this little town.
I mean, I imagine at this time of night they're closed.
Very much so.
Yeah.
I don't care. They're standing there.
Well, if they're
I mean,
walking,
on the picture from the Google Street View.
Yeah.
Which is probably like
Oh.
3 years old.
Shit.
Well, if they work or worked here,
Hmm.
there's probably records that include their address.
Oh, yeah.
We just get inside.
Let's do it.
Who's good at
Oh.
thieving?
Uh,
Or
I mean,
punching
it's
down
a
doors.
it's a body shop, right? It's gotta be
Mhm.
I
just
could just go in and break the door knob. Open the
yeah.
door knob and twist it good and hard. Hell.
It's the easy thing. They're killing people, so
Mm.
do we care about damaging their property? Let's just get in.
Yeah.
Or I can bust the glass. It's either way. I don't
Like
care.
Yeah, if you were
Is
just
there a back way we can go in? Like
Oh
a
no, we'll do one of these. Like, go ahead.
I mean, yeah, there's
okay.
absolutely like the like rolling garage doors and like a side entrance.
do we go in the garage doors or go in the side?
Go to the garage door, see if you could just pop it open.
I'm okay. I'm gonna get my hands. I'm gonna go to the bottom of it, and I'm just gonna.
If you want assistance, I can also help. I kind of have strength as my dump stat.
Yeah, I've got 4 in strength, and
Same.
yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
One do it together.
sure. Why not? You get on one side, I get on the other.
All
Now we
right.
need to row, right? It's,
I feel like that's athletic strength and then +1 die for the assistance.
strength, and then how do we +1?
Yeah. How do we add this?
I think it's under modifiers. You
Yeah.
just drop in that +1.
1.
I got 3. Between your 3 and my 2, we got 5.
Between the two of you, it holds steady for just a few moments, and then there's that sound of a grinding, that garage door system as it is slowly forced up, and then a pop of metal, and then it just slides up no problem.
Shoot, I forgot to add potency to that.
You're fine.
I would have threw that sooner than I waited too long.
The interior looks as much like a mechanic shop as you would expect. There's a pair of cars that are just up on the lifts. Their engines either out or currently being taken apart. There's of course no one in here, being this time of night.
Let's go look for file cabinets, look in drawers, wherever we can find tickets at.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna look around for cameras too. Well,
I will help with looking for
Oh,
cameras.
Yeah, you all look for the cameras and we'll go through the shit.
What kind of role do you want us to do for looking through people's shit?
Looking through people's shit. Investigation intelligence?
Okay.
three.
Perfect.
3.
I got 1. I'm stuck in intelligence.
Three.
I am so excited for this. While the rest of you start finding, solid documents, receipts, like employee information, Tristan, you have a bestial failure. Now, of course, you can spend willpower to reroll this, but I feel like going through paperwork is just not Tristan's strong suit. This is not where he shines.
I'm probably complaining about the Tremere in general.
You said he, bro. I'm a she.
Oh, it said him? Oh, I apologize. I will change that.
What?
You're...
I'm Ronda Rousey, but just a different name and a vampire.
I swear I saw him.
No?
I apologize. I will change that.
Okay, so I'll spend a temporary willpower.
Try to get a success.
And, yeah. Let me re-roll it.
So you can re-roll as many of your failures, or up to 3 of your dice.
Alright. So investigation and intelligence. Come on, bro.
There we go. All
Oh!
fixed.
Much better.
Yep.
He's not very intelligent, apparently. I got 2 in intelligence and 2 in investigation, so yeah.
Same.
It's all good. I was kind of looking forward to just the fuck this of just grabbing a stack of papers and just tossing them into the air, but
Yeah.
yeah. So going through the records, nothing looks too out of place. It's not till you get to the employee records where you see that there are 2 of the staff, 2 mechanics, that no call, no showed starting a couple days ago and have not been seen or heard from since.
So we got addresses.
You do?
Yo, peeps. Got
You
us
got-
some addresses.
Heck yeah.
Couple of them ain't been here in a few days. Maybe we
Oh.
should go pay them a visit.
Sounds like they might be the ones we need, yeah.
I'm down.
In those records, are
Yes.
there any pictures of them, or
There are, yeah.
seem to be more? Okay.
They have those generic, movie employee files that has their picture pinned to the corner of the folder.
Aw.
Perfect. We'll just take those.
Looking at their tax returns and stuff, do they have like a family or any dependents? Like how much money they
Decline their
bring
cat
in?
as a dependent.
I mean,
Yeah,
look,
like how much is going to the government? How much to them? How much are they probably gonna owe? Like,
Kaneko got like 4 successes. There's something there.
Both single. Both, from what you can see, living alone.
Yeah, we don't have to kill their whole family. Sounds pretty good to me.
are we killing people? God.
We
Not.
just we have the ability to make people forget things.
I
You
don't
do.
that's
Yep.
not fun, man. Shit.
The masquerade.
The rest of their lives.
I just
Been
want to be
beaten over the head with that
That's
thing.
all I want to do. Hey,
And
I'm
there's-
known. I'm well known. I got fame. Everybody knows me. I mean,
They're
this
just
one's close
dominated too.
friends.
Yes,
Oh.
dominated,
Yeah.
things like that. Make them forget the last few days.
Would there
Well,
happen
let's
to
get the
be
information first, and then we'll figure out what we need to do from there.
would there happen to
Find out
be
who they're
a
working for.
between 1960 to 1980s Mustang that is drivable in here?
You know what? For the sake of the story, absolutely.
All right, I'm grabbing the keys. We're
God, I
taking it.
can dismiss this driver and their.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
No,
Okay.
wait, I got something fancy. Who cares?
Let's roll.
68
shifted in.
Mustang.
Go.
Add car theft to the list. All right.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
Breaking an
assume
injury?
that if you're stealing the car, you can get rid of any security stuff here, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, between
Just like-
On
the
you.
skills that all of you have, you are fine.
Just
Well-
find the computer that holds all the storage stuff, and they
Try
undoubtedly, they undoubtedly have like toxic chemicals or something, and you just drop the computer in that.
Used engine oil, just dump it in.
Yeah,
I say we replace the tape because I feel this is an old place, and so they're probably still using VHS tapes.
yeah.
Replace
Then
it
we just take the tape with us.
Well,
Yeah.
we got to replace it with part 1 of Titanic. Just
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean,
hmm
yeah. That's
all
that
the
is weird.
romantic
checks out.
like subtext, but none of the action at the end of the movie.
Mhm.
So I think that's perfect.
What are you just telling your Uber driver that he's good to just shoo?
Yeah. People are.
Yeah, just like, okay, here's your tip and 5 stars. Bye.
I'm going to look up a thing real quick because I don't remember how to do this. Just 1 second.
Probably want to shut the garage door back down.
We were never here.
It's gonna reach up and then just get it, just pull it back down.
Except for the now very busted garage door opener.
Yeah.
Eh,
Things
they might
break.
not know.
Fine,
It
anyway,
happens.
you know,
Welcome.
Technology
It's-
fail.
who cares?
Technology fail, certainly ignore the shower of parts that it's probably on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Keep it
important.
under the rug.
Literally
Yeah.
sweep it somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, they've got like the bays, where they
Mhm.
get under the cars. We just sweep it in there.
Yeah.
in there.
Damn Henry. It's his fault.
Yep.
This one I am gonna roll. Just
Oh Lord.
blind. Okay. As you pull out of the garage into the street, there's been very few other cars out since you have all been riding around. You wait for a pair of cars to pass by in the street, and then pull out, take off towards the first of the addresses.
Seatbelts.
Safety is
Depending
important.
on what year this Mustang is, it may not have seatbelts.
Well, I mean, I said 66 to 80, all right? I know at least a 66
Did
Mustang
specify.
has seatbelt.
Cool. This
Yeah,
is true.
I was very specific.
65.
At
Yeah.
this point, she's not even
Fuck.
worried about a seatbelt. I was looking like, really? I'm not worried about a seatbelt, dude. Like,
Well, I am. So you sit in the back, too.
Look, just
I'm at fine, bitch. I called shotgun.
What do you-
Mona, Nessa, wanna, come on, please.
I'm small. I
Please,
can fit
right.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Someone.
Like if we crash, I'll live, but
yeah.
this makes money.
I just someone else get shotgun other than Smashy McSmash.
Fine.
I
I'll-
got you, bro.
fine.
I got you. I'll take care of you.
I don't want Bruja taking care of me. That sounds horrible.
What you got against
Yeah.
Bruno, son?
Like,
Nothing. You just want to
When
fight everything.
whenever I hear a Bruja say "take care of something," I'm always thinking of a mob movie, and there's gonna
Exactly.
be a body.
Take care.
Uh-huh.
Take
Taken care
care.
Hey, that's
Preach
what they got
it.
me for. That's what they got me for.
Well,
look, if anybody's taking care of me, it's myself. But if I were to have to pick from everyone, I think Mona should be shotgun.
Yes.
Who doesn't want a Toreador taking care of them?
this is true.
Oh God! Don't make me the mommy.
Look,
Can't
the,
do
the
that.
fact-
Usually have to
Like,
get
we are
paid
going
for
to-
that.
that.
Got you, but
Let's
I
just
can't be mommy.
go. Let's just go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
yeah,
Let's
we're
go.
going to objectify a whole clan, okay? And it's okay.
Look,
Uh-huh.
you're hot. We
I'll
we,
grab
we know
hold
it.
of a dude's leg or squeeze a little bit. I got you, buddy.
Oh, fuck.
It's not a long drive. A couple blocks down.
I'm going 80, so definitely.
Yeah, it is a very quick drive. You eventually pull up to the apartment building, pull off the side of the street. From the window that you can see of what would be this individual's apartment, there's no lights, there's no movement, nothing.
How high are they? What apartment are they in?
First floor.
Upper apartment. Huh?
First floor.
First shit. Well.
It sounds like it's easier. Let's. All right, let's do this. We'll go up
Just
and
go
knock on the
knock on the
door.
door. Knock on the
Yeah.
door. We can be civil.
Okay.
And I'll go up and I'm gonna knock on the door. Calmly.
There's.
Housekeeping.
You want me to fluff your pillow?
Those of you that have specific abilities for increased senses, which might be Howl and Mona.
Yep.
You would hear as you knock, there is very slight movement. It sounds like maybe a piece of furniture or something is being moved.
can I tell? Because if I were using it, I'd be doing Sense the Beast. Would I be able to tell if they are kindred?
They are not. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Wait. No, this individual is.
Oh. I whisper over him. Yeah, inside there's one of us. Don't know
I'm
what
gonna
kind of one of
knock
us.
again a little bit harder.
There is the very faint sound of a crash of glass.
Sounds
I'm
like
gonna
they're
take the
running.
offer into the side of the building. Wherever I
They're
heard
running
the side
for
of the glass.
I don't run.
I'm gonna activate
I don't
celerity.
run.
I'm gonna take where I see the glass.
We'll get back in the car.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back towards the car as
Yeah,
well.
let's go.
Let's just chase him down in the car.
Yeah, me and Tristan go towards that for sure.
Activate celerity and potence because I'm ready to fuck shit up if they get bad. So
I'm
I'm
following
activating celerity, zooming around, activating my potence just to have it
Absolutely.
in case.
Just make sure that they're in one piece. You know,
We're coming
This
too.
little piece, shit, I ain't gonna break my heart.
Yeah, we're coming too.
Okay.
66
There's-
Mustang got celerity.
Yeah, that it does.
So, who was in the car and who was on foot?
Car.
I'm on foot. I'm activating celerity and going around right
Foot.
here.
Foot. Everyone else in the car?
Car. I guess. Yeah.
I have rapid reflexes, but I don't think that'll make me super fast yet.
I got rapid reflexes too, but I'm just worried about getting over there quick.
Well, Tristan and Hal, the pair of you have to kind of come back out to the street and then move around to get to the back of the apartment complex where you probably heard this glass break.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Two of you just
Mhm.
immediately take off. As you round the corner, you would see a figure that has landed and on foot is just sprinting off through the alleyways.
I'm gonna sprint right off behind him.
Yep.
As the two of you take off through the night, those of you in the car start it up, and are you trying to pursue the
Yep.
best you can in...
Yeah.
We'll run over trash cans. We'll do everything. It's gonna get dangerous. Put your seatbelts on.
So, I don't know this off the top of my head, but what would you consider to be an apt ability for driving? Specifically reactive driving.
I'd
Oh.
say
Well, they have drive, so
well, they
maybe
have drive.
I feel like wits.
Yeah,
Wits and drive.
wits
Yeah.
and drive.
Is there drive?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Wow.
That's
drive.
a drive skin.
I just missed that. Okay.
I got
Actually, like if
only seen
somebody
it.
can't drive, they literally do not have drive in their character sheet, and they cannot fucking drive.
I've got one dot in drive, so
Oh, we're about to die.
A messy critical.
Messy critical.
Well,
Oh,
dude,
boy.
that car was nice while it lasted.
It's gonna be a fun
I
night. Kate.
know.
Look,
We
it's
had
not
it
a bestial failure, so you don't like crash, right?
Well,
Well, I'm a thin blood. The beast.
as
doesn't
your
really-
car pulls out back onto
Yeah.
the street and you start giving it gas, there is just at first, just this annoying, glowing set of headlights that are rapidly approaching, and then you realize that they are speeding up as they're coming towards you. With your messy critical, what is your avoidance of this car that is actively trying to ram into you?
we're that bitch. Dodge weave.
Yeah, I feel like we're fucked. So I am going to seeing this thing. I'm putting it in neutral, and I'm just gonna try to just roll out of this vehicle, and just hope everyone else can get out.
Physically just bailing the car.
Yeah, just open the door.
Bailing?
Woohoo! Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I've got Cat's Grace, so I can just jump out and land on my feet and be fine.
I don't have cat's grace.
Okay. I feel like most of you are able to just react to the situation, bail out of the car quickly. But Vanessa, feel like this is probably a an awareness dexterity check versus the driver of the car.
Minus 630. Cool.
Hmm.
That is 5
No
successes.
problem.
Critical success.
All right.
As much as it may hurt your hearts and your souls to see this beautiful vehicle get smashed into and just go drug down the street, the three of you are able to dive out of it. And as half of the party is currently on a foot chase, and the other half is now reeling from this attempted murder, we're going to cut to a quick break.
Sounds
A
good.
murder.
Give everyone a chance to grab a drink, prepare themselves for what is about to happen, and we'll be right back.
Bye.
There we are. Welcome back. So I make sure I'm in focus because my camera hates me. So, we left off our band of the kindred were slightly split. Two of them sprinting off after an unknown entity, while the other three were nearly compacted in their very beautiful car that hurts me so bad to destroy. But the three of them, with their hyper reflexes, managed to get out of the way, out of danger, as the vehicle slams into yours and sends both of them just off down the street. I'm gonna...
So, are we pretty sure they're dead? Just like looking at the car.
I mean, they did just run into like literally just a giant hunk of iron. I mean, if they're kindred, they're probably not dead.
Let's check. Just
I mean, a
just
Mustang's
be
pretty
sure.
easy to run over, so they might be fine. Damn it. Is it like a truck or something, or?
No. It's like a
fine,
sedan.
it's right.
Yeah, let's go check this out.
Yeah.
Okay. As
If anybody asks, we're just going to help.
you see, the driver's side and the passenger side both have occupants. Neither of the airbags seem to have been deployed, and both of them are just either in the process of dying or did not survive the impact.
I'll call 911 and start trying to get them out and administering,
Okay.
first aid and everything.
Whichever one's not quite dead yet, are they like conscious? Would I be able to try to get anything out of them?
If you would like to make a medicine wits check, just as a quick scanning over each of them.
Yeah.
It's 2 successes.
I apologize for being absolutely brand new to this game. I forgot that hunger existed. Would you all just bump up your hunger by 1? Because I think it's supposed to do it like every hour, and I completely forgot about
Are
it.
you?
Well, it's at the beginning of the night, and if
Yeah.
you're using like a discipline or something or
Are you?
healing,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't just give people hunger unless they roll
Yeah.
for something that has hunger.
Yeah.
You don't get hungrier by the hour. That would be god awful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd be
Bruh.
drinking people like blood bags. Just like
Oh.
snacking all the time.
So like when people have like failures
Disciplines.
for disciplines, that's that's especially when they get hungrier. That's what the hunger dice are for.
Okay.
So when they do a failure on their hunger dice and it's for a discipline or something where they need to rouse the blood, that's when they get hungrier. Otherwise,
Or if we do blood surges and things like
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
It's
Or you do,
entirely
like,
possible that whatever they were talking about in the book had I misunderstood. So, thank you.
The book is weird.
It is.
Yeah,
It's a little tough to figure out just from the book.
Mm.
Right. Madison. Both with 2 successes. Well, the driver does seem very, very much gone. There is just a slight twitch and very faint, very ragged breathing from the passenger.
Start like slapping them on the cheek, like, hey, wake up! What the fuck was that about? Hey,
Hey, let's act with a little bit of compassion. I mean, they just
we
lost
dead in a second.
someone.
Who cares? Hey.
Yeah, they just did try to kill us. I
Yeah, but
can't,
that's just life, right? I mean,
It's just
can't hold it against someone.
a few moments of the eyes kind of fluttering open, having absolutely no spatial awareness around them. An enormous gash just running from like the center of their forehead all the way down almost to like the ear.
Well, okay. Guess they're not talking. Phones, and then I guess leave them for
phones,
one of you. Call
wallet.
911.
And I didn't call 911.
Oh, I already called 911, and I'm checking. I'm making sure this person's stabilized, and doing all that I can for these people. I feel really bad about this. I am so sorry. I should have moved my car.
Leave their don't like take their wallets or anything. Leave their
Yeah.
ID with them. But I'm taking their phones.
Phones, yeah. Well, at least like grab the names, figure out if these are any of the people we were looking for.
These specifically, wow, I know words. Specifically, these 2 individuals, Vanessa, you have seen before. They
I have?
are hired muscle, hired drivers. No one important, but you've seen them at meetings with other Tremiers that Felix has brought you to.
maybe don't feel so bad. I'm not here.
Yeah. And you know, just being like, yes. They work for some other Tremere. So
All it.
do I maybe remember anything about like who they might work for? Can make any kind of checks.
Maybe awareness. Wits? Just for seeing how spatially awareness you were at maybe these meetings that weren't exactly suited for you, but you absolutely blew it out of the water.
That's 6.
As I'm finishing my sentence, crit.
Yep, messy critical, but you know.
Specifically these 2 would belong to a Tremere woman by the name of Dolores Hopkins. One that specifically has clashed with Felix in the past. They don't typically see eye to eye on things.
Yes, they work for another Tremere. We really shouldn't talk about this out on the street. Let's. I don't know,
Definitely not here for long. EMTs are coming, and
Yeah,
the
definitely.
other 2 just took off. So
Yeah, let's follow.
We did just lose our car.
Yeah.
I guess we're hoofing it for now.
What?
Yeah.
Do you know anything more about this Tremere? Are they respected?
Somebody who's like feuding with your daddy or
faction?
something. Like what's happening?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It's just I don't like Felix. They've got heads. So we have a lead. Now we just hope that the others have something as well.
We want to hotwire another car. Am I calling somebody? Because I know we can't catch up to them.
Yeah,
it's-
I don't. I don't, as they put it, neum.
I'll
Are you
I'll
gonna stay
hop.
behind and keep, or are you coming with us?
No, I did the best I can here for them. I can't. There's
Yeah,
nothing else I
because
can
if
do.
EMTs show up, cops won't be that far behind, and we don't want to talk to cops.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind. I mean, they're always dickheads anyway. But in any case, I'm gonna larceny one of these cars. Let's go with a Fiat or a nice like mom soccer van, like the white ones.
Do
with,
we
like,
do we have to? Do we
yes, we
have
do.
to?
Yes, we do.
No.
All right, we
No.
had our one
Come
sports
on.
vehicle for the night, and it got totaled. So that's it for today.
Does nobody on this street have anything?
It's just soccer mom vans. There's nothing else.
Okay, if it's what's available.
Commune of soccer moms.
I feel like this is probably a streetwise dexterity
Go with that.
for some breaking and entering, and hot wiring. And then we're gonna jump over to the two racing on foot.
Good
Yeah.
fuck.
Ooh.
We ain't getting this.
Yep.
The soccer mom is prepped.
I'm calling the lift. It's fine.
Yeah, just lift. We're getting a lift. Well, I'll cloud their memory later.
You're done.
The two of you, as you are sprinting off down the alleyways, you hear the sound of a car alarm start going off not too far back the other direction. And assuming that you were continuing this chase, first, do either of you have any abilities that would give you extra supernatural speed over another vampire?
That would just us having celerity.
Celerity, rapid reflexes, and I've got soaring leap. I can jump
Yeah,
over buildings.
Yeah, they are much like
Walls.
I'm fast, but they're faster. Rapid reflexes would probably give me a little bit more of a push, but their soaring leap very much so more than me.
Okay. Yeah. This individual, you can see that like every once in a while they'll look back to see if the two of you are still in pursuit, and they'll dart down another alleyway and dart just at any intersection they can to break line of sight. They're doing their best to escape.
I'm going to cut off from him, and I'm going to just jump up and then well, basically you can jump and it's free. Soaring leap, and then jump as high as I can over to where I think he may end up at. Well, he's going the one way, I'm gonna go the other way, jump up, and then where I can hear the sounds of the horn, and see if I can drop down right on the car.
The sound of the car is coming back from your friends.
Okay. Anyway,
Yeah, we were the cause of the alarm.
you
Yeah.
go after him. I'm going back that way.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna jump and then go back towards
Yeah.
Okay.
where he's at.
And yeah, he'll go back towards where the others were. They've got it. They're just a little bit faster. Thank goodness for that old generation. Because I got nothing.
As you break off the pursuit, and Tristan, you are up from your vantage point. You do see this figure after they had tried to circle back in an effort to break off the chase. Eventually, they do slow, coming to just a gentle walk as they are scanning the streets around them.
I'm gonna jump down in front of him.
Jump down like in an effort to attack, or just jump down near them?
No, I'm gonna jump down right in front of him. Like, I'm just gonna jump down right in front of him. I've got potency activated, and I'm gonna throw my fist up, and I'm gonna be like, stop. If they don't stop, I'm just gonna punch the shit out of them.
Yeah. I feel like that's probably intimidation, charisma. intimidation, or intimidation strength. That would make sense to me.
Oh yeah. Giggity giggity. Alright. Okay. Strength and intimidation. I don't know if I can find intimidation. Oh, it's not on here.
Intimidation it's in
You
in the middle.
you do skill first, and then you select the attribute.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got the skill.
Hmm.
Alright, let's hope this works.
A absolute
Got it.
critical success.
Oh,
Damn!
nice.
Yep.
They listen, huh?
The figure absolutely like starts to turn to run and just stands there locked in place for a second.
Like, bitch, what are you gonna do now?
From this close from this close point, this close distance between you and the figure, you see they are young, even for being a vampire. They couldn't have been turned all that long ago. And there's a mixture of fear and determination on their face as they're still just weighing the option of just turning and running.
I am going to, at this point, I'm going to reach out. I'm close enough to them, right?
Close enough to touch?
Okay, I'm gonna reach up, grab behind them, grab their arm, and put it behind their back, and put one arm behind their neck, and be like, "Tell me what I want to know, and I'll try not to hurt you."
With your bonuses, I think we can call that one an auto success, as they are quickly put into the submission hold, and like there is just a very brief yelp of pain as their body and arm is just contorted into this very painful position, and you hear just, "I can't. She's gonna kill me.
Who?
I can't. Look, they
If
just.
you don't tell me who, I'm going to kill you.
At least you'll make it fast. She sent me to clean up some junkie. I don't know. And
Name now.
there is just a long pause of contemplating between probably dying now to you.
I'm gonna ease up my grip a little bit on them. Say, okay, now give me a name. I'm easing it up. If you don't give me a name, I'm gonna take your head off.
Miss Hopkins.
Hopkins. And ooh, is that the one we was talking about, the Tremere? Dolores Hopkins, is that who it is?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And what was you supposed to do for Miss Hawkins?
You just had to just kill a junkie. That was it. Just
Are you sure you didn't kill somebody other than a junkie?
no. They gave me my target. I did what I did, and when I heard someone coming home, I just bolted.
Come with me. I'm gonna get him. I'm easing my grip up. I told him I'd ease up if you tell me who it was, and I'm gonna escort him back to.
Yeah.
If they're still there, have y'all left yet?
I'm on my way walking over
Yeah.
back.
I'm
With the car alarm now going off and the vehicle you attempted to break into and hotwire, what are the three of you doing?
think
Walk down the sidewalk.
Yeah, I think a lift was being called at some point.
Oh my God.
And it's just lots of like, nope, definitely don't know anything about that.
I'm gonna
Yeah, let's
casually
nope out.
away from the blaring car alarm and wait for my lift. So like,
Yeah,
if we-
being like, oh, that's weird. There was a person they ran that way. You know.
Like if we see them coming back before like the lift shows up, then just stick with them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Howl is gonna get back long before the lift would show
Now,
up.
is the guy that I got, is he one of the guys that we were sent to look for from the
No, they were
repair
human.
shop? Okay.
They were very
They're
much
probably the ones that were in the car.
dominated humans.
The ones that was in the car that picked up the rich people? Or the...
Yeah.
The,
Mm. Oh,
okay.
The
So
car
I'm
that
still
is.
gonna,
Mhm.
I'm gonna look over at Hal and I'm gonna be like, well, gave us a name, but it's not who we're looking for. The kid ain't. We'll take him to the rest and see what we need to do with him.
Yeah, good idea. Also, who has cloak memory?
I do. I also
Yeah.
have something that will make sure, essentially, make sure that they're telling the truth and all of that.
Alright. Yeah, and I just turn over and like, yeah, no, Aubrey can probably talk to him good.
Alright, let's go for a little trip, oh boy. What's your name, by the way?
Now, seeing the sheer number of you all and realizing just the absolute fucked situation that he is in, any sign of any sign of resistance that you may have seen originally mixing with the fear has just fully replaced into fear.
Aw.
I'm gonna pat him on. Like I said, I released his arm, and I took my arms away from him because I know he's not going to go nowhere. Pat him on the back. You're all right. You got this. You're gonna be all right.
Yeah, let's go to a Waffle House. Let's chill there.
We
Let's get some
have
waffles
a-
together.
No, we have a job.
Yeah,
And
we-
I wish
I
I could
mean-
eat a waffle right now, but I can't.
Yeah, it's
Guys.
I
It's
can.
not like a desperate job. Like, also, I'm curious, what's this other
and
person?
I if we need to get answers from this person, I cannot get it done at a Waffle House.
Yes, we can't do
They
that.
seem
There.
like we can just ask them. What's up, man? Like, what's going on?
I'm just going to make sure that they're not lying to us, even if they don't intend to.
What was he doing in the place, by the way? Should we look in there? Because none of us
And he
tried.
was there on orders of it's Hoskins to take out a drug dealer or something, or druggie, and he heard somebody come and he thought they were home. And now you tell him, old boy, tell him what you told us. Look at me.
You can't mean those bodies in the alley, because nobody would have mistaken those
Yeah.
for a druggie.
No,
No.
that's what I'm saying. That's
No,
all I got.
Or
But he
they-
did name that Hoskins, the one we found out about.
Mentioning the bodies in the alley, there is just an immediate visceral response of, no, I didn't have anything to do with that.
But
No.
it seems like you know who did. That's a pretty strong reaction. I think you want to tell me.
I meant, I was supposed to take care of the guy in that apartment, but I don't know anything about any other. And do you have any abilities that you'd like to use right now, or any specialties?
I have a
If it
ritual,
seems
but
like
I
he's
can't use
giving-
that just yet. I need time and space for that.
If it seems like he is holding anything else back, I could use entrancement.
Yes.
Okay.
Do we think that they're doing this?
Well, we're gonna
Yeah,
find out.
It also seemed like there was no resistance left, so if it's obvious that they don't know anything, I wouldn't. But I'm just gonna do it.
Okay.
Oh, this poor guy.
I'm gonna smack him on the ass and yeah, we'll deal with you.
Charisma, presence versus composure, wits.
Did that not work? Okay, 3, I guess.
Yeah. The half of the composure wits is only a 4, so. Or sorry, the composure wits is only 4, so half of that is only 2. So,
Just leaning in closer, like, I think you want to tell me.
what exactly does entrancement do?
It fixates them on me. It draws them in like they're in love or attracted. Like they're very willing and malleable. They want to please me.
This
They want to
poor
make me
guy.
happy.
No, man,
Hey.
damn.
Hey, I think it's probably better than me doing blood rituals on it.
Well,
We can
okay.
just ask.
Oh, don't give no shit.
Assuming that
really
you are
bad.
now somewhere safe, somewhere where the
Walk
cops aren't immediately going to respond to a car alarm
I
going
imagine
off.
we get leased around the side of the apartment building. I don't
At
know.
least.
We're waiting on that lift. They're just kind of far.
That you feel like the body just kind of goes slack. What little resistance there was to anyone, still holding him still, it just fades away. The head just kind of tilts to the side, the eyes meeting yours. I didn't kill them. It wasn't my job. I was
Whose
just
job was?
cleaning up loose ends. That's it.
You know whose job it was? To take care of those two in the alley.
I don't, but they were a lot stronger than I was. They were very. They looked like they knew what they were doing.
Oh, what did they look like?
They had a lot of weapons. It looked like they were they were designed to kill us, kill humans. They just look like hitmen.
Sent by. Fuck, what was her name?
Polaris.
Sent by Miss Hopkins?
Yeah. Who's not gonna be very happy with me when I get back.
That doesn't matter. I'm here now.
Okay.
And these were kindred that Dolores sent. Like
Oh.
us.
Yeah. But they weren't supposed to. They weren't supposed to drink any of their blood. It was supposed to just look like just a random murder.
Clan? Do you know?
Sorry, what'd you say?
The clan of whoever was sent after
Oh,
the bodies.
our clan, Tremere.
From here. Okay. Just ruling some things out. Is there anything else anyone wants to know from this guy?
Well, I imagine you actually answered most of the questions that my ritual would. So
Anybody else? Because I'm about done with him.
Make him forget something though. That'd be nice.
I can't do that.
I can't.
Good.
So just go
Because I
ahead
have
and
can't do
drop
shit.
to-
I'm
I have-
gonna walk over to the kid and I'm gonna rub his head and be like, "Oh boy, honestly, they saved your life, bro." I was about ready to tear you apart, but
Wait, what do you?
Got a cloud memory. I'm gonna
I'm
just be
telling
like,
you this
it's
before you
better.
do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure he forgets that as well. And just being like, it would be better if you just forget that we were here.
Okay.
It's charisma dominate.
I just want
Versus
to give him that one more ounce of fear for a second.
versus wits resolve, which is again gonna be 2.
Hit him with taunt at the last second, just make him scared for no reason.
Good
Yeah,
idea.
no problem.
Or
Make him run.
successors.
I can piss his pants before we.
You start mentioning like how they probably saved his life and how you were gonna tear him apart, and it's just wait, what? Why? And then the memory starts to get erased. I believe that's just you just rewrite a few minutes of memory,
Mhm.
and
Mm-hmm.
so is it like a gap in time, or can you rewrite it to what you want?
Like giving,
It
giving
says-
new memories is a different.
Yeah, it
Okay.
says no new memories are formed, and if pressed, the victim realizes they have a few minutes missing. But it's just literally it's like the time where it's like you like get home and you're like 2 hours later you're like, What did I do? Like, I did something. I don't remember it.
Okay.
Driving someplace. How did I get here?
Yeah, dude, what?
It is
I
just
swear, I just got in my car.
him standing for a few minutes, or sorry, a few moments, just still locked in this trance as the memories are just wiped.
We should probably move before he comes back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Now, with your lift there and ready to take you where you need to go, the sound of sirens can be heard approaching what people probably assumed was just attempted car theft, which technically it was. The five of you are escorted away from the scene, your driver calling back to you. So where am I going?
The next address, I guess we got. Give them the address.
Very, very similar living status, nothing spectacular. Though you hear no sounds coming from this apartment. The lights are off. There is no sense of anyone being inside.
Let's enter very quietly.
Well, can you contact your person? Because it sounds like we know who did it. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
have
I
you
mean,
not
I could-
texted Felix yet?
Yeah, call Felix.
yeah, like, and so what boon did we get from that? Because I need that major boon, and then I need to know what boons we getting for completing this task. If they just want to hit him, also like, who the fuck is this person? Is it worthwhile getting a boon from Felix compared to this other Tremere? Oh, I need more information.
Yeah, I mean, if yeah, she probably would have been holding off until they had like more information, because yet again, this was like big, wants to have all the information before bringing you forward. But yes, if people mention that, just be like, I'll go call him. See what he says.
Okay. It's, as you would expect, it rings maybe once. And there's just a brief... Yes?
Well, we've tracked it to some people, and those people work for Miss Hopkins.
It's a long silence. Fuck.
Yep.
And you're 100% certain?
The two of the people that we encountered already, last, meeting that we went to, I remember they were part of, like, her detail. And then we met a kindred who was working for her and was sent to get rid of some of the people who picked up the guests.
Explains how they would have known that they were coming in the first place, how they would have been able to alter their flight plans. Bet she's been watching this for a while. Bitch.
Yes.
Well, are your ends all tied? Is there no one left that could possibly link this to you or myself?
I mean, there's everybody here.
Other than them, who will be compensated very well.
Yeah. Well, I made sure that the kindred that works for her, didn't remember us. Didn't just remember that they were sent to bump off the person, and the person never showed up. We are checking out the other person's address right now.
All right. I'm going to see what I can do from my end. Stay safe, and return when you can.
Yeah, well.
You can already
Oh, what he's
hear a conversation between him
Hmm.
and someone else in the room as the phone is hung up.
Yep.
So what did old Felix boy say?
Yeah, how much boons?
The boons will be. We just have to make sure that there is no one else left that can connect us or Felix to any of this.
Oh my
Y'all sure
god.
ain't nobody in this place, this apartment?
You're like making us work for exposure. God damn.
And then once all of that is done, then
He really owes me. I do the two of you enough favors.
I will make sure you get the best art piece for the club.
One.
You can have your pick. You can have your pick of multiple in the gallery.
That's better.
So we're
Alright.
sure there's nobody in this apartment. Y'all ain't picking up on nothing?
Now, like, with heightened senses, can I hear anything? I know you said it was quiet a second ago. But...
There is no sound coming from the apartment.
Is there a mailbox anywhere close? So the mailboxes are the kind that's in the apartment.
It has
Come
that
on, go
like
check the mail.
communal like block mailbox.
I'll
Not
go through the
communal, but
mailbox.
like each of the apartments has their own, their own boxes.
A, like, wall of little locked ones.
Mm.
The one belonging to this apartment definitely looks like no one has checked it in at least a few days.
I'm gonna check and see if I can find any type of like make sure see if there's any other types of maybe mail getting rerouted somewhere, or any kind of notices from anybody, or any type of letters from certain people that may have been put in there, with any type of clues or anything on it.
I mean, there's a lot of bills.
That's all there is.
Much, yeah.
Well, frig. Well, shit.
Do you have the contact info for this Tremere?
I don't.
Can Felix get us the contact information of this Tremere?
Yeah, do you really want to call her?
I would like
What-
to
what
call
would
that
we
Tremere, figure out
What-
who they are, and
I'd
like,
like to just go pay that Tremere a visit. We got a Tremere bomb.
do they have a counter offer? Throw that out there. I'm curious.
We have a baby Tremere, and you wanna what? Go fight a blood witch tonight?
No, I don't.
Saying, wanna
I
know
don't
where
want to
they're
fight
at.
anyone. I want to get my boons and get the fuck out. So I'm trying to see if we can just put this to an end and get out all that we can from this. Like, I have no.
All we need to do is go in there. I don't know. Make sure the other person is.
All we have to. Oh, shit, man. I mean, we
you're
still
in there,
haven't
they're
got
dead.
any.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten any money. We haven't got like our payment for getting the information.
Oh
What,
god.
what ideas you got there, buddy? Can you tell us what you got in mind? What do you want to do from here?
I want to call the other Tremere and be like, hey, counter offer. What do you have on the table for us just to step away or give you, like, milk as many boons as we can, and then we just check out?
No, I'm not doing that to Felix. I'm not doing
That's
that to
fair,
Nessa more specifically.
Oh, God.
Anybody else come up with a better idea? You let me know.
And we just.
I'm game for whatever.
Are we doing this for information, or does Felix expect us to fight this bitch?
Because we
I don't
have
thi-
the information.
I don't think so. He said he was already figuring something out on the phone. I just got to make sure that everybody who can connect all of this back to him is dealt with.
Okay, so we took care of his memories. There's a couple of dead people.
Mm,
They were on their way out when the EMTs were coming, but we didn't
yeah.
make super
We
sure.
just need to find the two guys of these two apartments that drove the vehicle.
Yeah. That's all we got to do.
Sounds like we should
And-
check the last one and this one to make sure they're dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sound right? Let's go in.
Yeah.
Move into
Anyone
the-
have any ability to pick locks? Or is this also
Anyone
just
got larceny?
Yeah.
What floor are they on?
I'm just going to do the. These people don't seem incredibly smart. I am going to use I don't know, my intelligence wits or something, and look around to see maybe like they put a key up there, or they've
Wits
got
and awareness, maybe.
or
Yeah.
any of the wits and awareness. See if like they hide a key anywhere. Just
Yep.
like an extra key.
That works for me.
Yeah, unless anybody has larceny, yeah, that's best bet.
Yeah, I mean, I got
Yeah.
larceny, but
Nope.
Oh, so last
Mm.
resort.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, just
Yeah.
one.
You have a
It's
willpower if you want to reroll 3 of those?
Yeah, sure. Let's spend a willpower to reroll 3 of those. Uh,
2 successes.
see.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Mitch's roll. I was like,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
it confused me too, and I was like, wait, does
Like-
it auto reroll for you?
Hell yeah.
What floor are they on?
second.
I can climb the wall.
Does the
Okay.
one unlock it?
As Vanessa is searching around for a key, you just start getting to work trying to pick the lock. But it's from years of misuse and probably this not being the first time that this lock has been picked, it is so worn down that it's not.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna have to
since I
smash
get-
it.
One more success, I get 2 successes.
Between your combined effort as to not defeat you all with a door, as we know, parties are often
We
defeated
are.
by
We're
doors.
about to go down.
Doors
Yeah.
mean nothing.
You eventually are able to make your way inside the apartment, where you would see the signs of a very brief struggle and then one very lifeless body. That being of one of the individuals that picked up the politician and his wife from the airport.
Yep.
Well, that sucks.
That's one.
Yep.
We didn't actually check the other one, did we?
But,
I feel like we should have done that.
We had a
Probably.
little other problem, but yeah.
Yeah.
The other one?
He did say that he finished the job that he was sent here to do.
Yeah.
So as long as you trust his word that he actually killed the person, that's fair.
That was a baby.
So it looks like somebody else was possibly trying to cover this up too.
Yeah. Dolores didn't want her involvement known in this.
Funny thing with that kid, that's on him. That's on him. We can go back, but
I guess that other mortal couldn't really connect us or Felix to it, right?
I mean, I don't think so.
Hopefully not.
I mean, if that's the job description, like if that's as written, then it seems like we're kind of done.
Yep.
We ready to get paid? I'm ready to get
yeah.
paid.
Good job,
Yeah.
everyone. Let's get paid. Get out of here.
Yeah.
No, we
let's-
still got this Hoskins bitch to deal with.
Oh.
Let's
Ooh.
see what Felix says.
Hopefully, he says it's his problem.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the big witch. Ooh.
I don't know about that. I don't think.
We'll
I'm-
see what kind of
that's
mood he's
like-
in, I guess.
Okay. So, where to from here?
Did I know if I was gonna specifically meet Felix back anywhere, any particular, or if I was just gonna call him once everything was done?
After you were done, he meant for you to go back to his house, which is
Hmm.
kind of like the wow. there's just like one word every now and then keeps escaping my brain, like a safe house. There's a word for that.
Haven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even at least the time that the other loose end was tied up, but it wasn't by us.
At least until he can get
Oh,
back
yeah,
and make sure
basically.
that you are all, good to go.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice.
And then I guess we all head to the Haven.
Yep.
Alright, let's go.
Fast forwarding a bit, you, of course, not only have been here many times, but have lived here for a good long time. So, you would absolutely recognize when anything would be out of place. You know that windows are never left open, that doors are never left unlocked, that this place is secured at all times. But it's just a very vague detail of walking in, turning on the lights, and seeing one of the windows to the living room just open just like 2 inches.
Is this normal? It ain't.
No.
Felix.
I'm gonna do another Sense the Beast.
Yeah.
And
So we're
just
back at Felix's,
see.
right?
Mhm.
Just to
Yeah.
make sure.
So that's resolve and animalism. Resolve. 3 successes.
Versus Composure, Subterfuge. Composure. Subterfuge. Ugh. You got 3.
Mm-hmm.
A tie, I think, goes to the aggressor. To the one performing the action. Right.
I do believe so.
You would absolutely sense multiple people here in the building, all with absolutely murderous intent.
Boys, girls, you ready to go fight?
Well, all right. We need to confirm that.
Let me just put it this way: you can't get your boons if your employer is dead.
Yeah. What if our employee is already dead?
Let's go in and find out, shall we?
Mhm. Yeah.
He's not
Go in and
popping
find
stuff
out.
and
It's too
everything.
late. Holy hell.
She's quite literally just popping like everything in her. She's getting all pumped up,
God.
ready.
Is there if we like pass anything that is like anything more just like looking for like a knife if there's like one in the kitchen?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just going to grab that and just sort of keep it behind my back for now.
I've got knives too. I've got 3 in melee.
I have one in melee,
And I have
but
3 in melee. I'm gonna grab a knife too.
my
I'm just
my
gonna
knife
pull
isn't
out.
for stabbing.
Mona already has a couple of knives and a couple of hooks. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So I don't even need that big of a knife. I could take the tiny knife. I just gotta open. I gotta be able to open a vein on myself.
I got 2 like.
Yeah, I'll pull out my gun.
Maybe
Let's
5.
roll. I guess. I mean, I'll be in the back. I'm not risking
And-
my life.
I am activating potence. I got level 3 in potence, baby.
Okay. So you are in the main floor of the house. You know that there are stairs that lead both up and down into the basement. Where exactly these individuals are, I don't think Sense the Beast gives you exact details. It just gives you like their general like.
There are I mean, it basically is kind of like a ping,
Hmm.
essentially. But let me just double check.
I'm gonna take a leap up to the top of the stairs. I would activate celerity, but I don't want to be like run right into somebody that fast, you know.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take a leap and jump up on the top of the stairs and stand there ready.
Yeah, I can sense the beast and other people existing in here, getting the sense of their nature and hunger and hostility. But I think that's up to storyteller if that directs me where they are. But I can at least feel like there
Okay.
are people here.
You get at least the presence of 3 individuals, all upstairs, all with absolute murderous intent.
Okay, with my level 2 potence, it's prowess. Costs 1 rouse check. When activated, add the potence rating of user to their unarmed damage value as well as to feat of strength. Add half their potence rating to their melee damage. So
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
at level 3 potence, so I'd be level 9 potence. Is that correct or no?
Um,
Sounds like it's not adding to your pool, but rather to the damage you do.
Yeah.
so it's just an extra 2 damage.
Okay, so like I said, I'm at that. I gotta do a rouse check. So let me go ahead and roll rouse first.
Go for it. As Tristan takes off up the stairs, just that supernatural speed and strength. The rest of
One
you gearing up
success.
with blades
Done.
and gun.
So my strength is like, yeah.
Strength is great.
I've got 4 in strength, and plus that adds to it.
Okay. So this this is not something that I looked up, even though I should have. So initiative. I don't know how that's handled in BTM.
You roll a dice. Each one rolls a d10. I think you whoever gets
Or-
the highest from down. I believe it's how it works. That's how I've always played it.
I thought it was a
Goes first.
resolve
And
and something else, resolve and awareness or something.
I
For
could
might
like
be
keeping your
wits
head
and
straight.
resolve. I think. Not sure. Let me make decks and wits. I'm not sure.
I don't fight
And also just
often
roll
playing
with the stat
vampire.
See what we get.
um, Tiv. I know how to spell words. I don't know how to spell words. That's
I'm
okay.
asking my husband. He's on, so I'm asking him what to make sure we roll. He's the one that does all the storytelling for me. He's not sure on E5E.
Equal to composure plus awareness.
Oh,
So what is everyone's composure plus awareness?
4.
4 for Mona.
And that's just like the combined total of what
Mhm.
we have. 4 as well.
well, I don't have any awareness, so I'm just rolling straight composure.
3.
3.
Why has it got all them dice?
What's
Composure.
just your composure
2.
rating? 2.
Mm-hmm.
2 for
My
Tristan.
composure rating.
And Howell?
Composure.
Composure and what now?
Composure and awareness.
Oh, awareness. Okay.
Just the total for those 2 skills.
Oh, for those 2 skills. Whoops. Sorry. Ignore
fine.
that dice roll. That would be 5.
5. Absolutely, with Howell up top.
Yeah.
There. Alright then. As Tristan,
Oh shit! My clan bane. I forgot.
you bound up the stairs landing with just all of the grace you would imagine from someone of your build and stature. You are staring down 3 individuals that you can see, and from just this vantage point you can see guards that probably were here protecting the estate, either unconscious or dead, off behind them. But, Howl, you are up first.
Yeah. So what I have, I'm gonna activate feral weapons. And when activated, the vampire's natural weapon of choice becomes a light piercing brawl weapon with a +2 modifier and to the damage. So I'm going to activate that, and it'll be my knife on me, and yeah, I'm gonna do that first, and then look around, see who's in the room.
Okay. So also up the stairs.
Up the stairs, yeah.
You would reach and start to pass by Tristan, who is still kind of taking in the scene after landing, facing down 3 other individuals. You can see the glint of blades in their hands. And they are just at that moment starting to charge towards the 2 of you.
Yeah, I'm going right in at him.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Absolutely.
activate celerity, and I'm just gonna go in and just. Which my main thing I wanted to do was do a Superman punch. I was gonna run in towards the ones that whoever's coming right directly at me. Just activate celerity, and I've already got the potence. And I'm gonna put my knife in between my fingers, and I'm gonna come down with a Superman punch.
All right.
So, would that be a strengthened melee roll for me?
Yes, that one I do have.
Okay, I need to roll that too, right?
Well, we're just going down initiative. Hal is up top, and then we'll.
Gotcha.
That is
Fun time.
1
Out
success.
of all those dice,
It looks like it needs
Willpower.
yeah, I'm gonna use reroll.
Also,
3
if
of
you,
those.
I just realized you can click willpower in itself, and it will re-roll 3 dice.
Oh,
Oh, shoot,
beautiful.
where's that under?
Of course, that's how it works. Okay.
Yeah, that me. I was like, I just moused over it, and it lit up, and I was like,
Top of the page.
Wait,
yeah,
of the
it's just, right under your clan.
I miss real dice.
4 successes.
Oh, yeah. That's absolutely going to match out their
Yeah.
3 successes, yeah.
Yeah, so whichever one comes in that looks like they're going after me, I give them a good old jab to the jugular.
I think a blade. Again, correct me if I'm wrong.
And I get a +2. And I get a +2 because my feral weapons.
So 4. That should be 4 superficial damage. It's a knife.
Yeah.
Perfect. Jump down to. Actually, 2 of them are going to get to go before Mona does. The one that you had just jabbed with the knife, managing to drive almost into the collarbone before he started to turn, and it opens up just this beautiful gash right there at the base of the neck, is going to use that momentum to try to drive a blade just up into your ribcage.
Oh, you need that.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Is
hey.
there any way I could use any reflexes or anything to try and avoid that if I see that coming?
Yes,
It's Dex plus Athletics for general dodging against a close combat attack.
Thank you.
Okay, dope. Dexterity.
That is 4 successes.
I got 2 successes
Ooh.
to dodge.
Yeah. Not quite the same feral ferocity that you have. The blade manages to drive upwards, thankfully twist your body as to just receive a flesh wound, basically. Yeah.
It's but a scratch.
And the 2 of you land, blades both now bloody, just staring each other down. The other one is going to flank behind you and try to do much the same thing, just using that distraction to try to drive the blade into your shoulder blades.
All right, time to roll that again.
Um,
3 successes.
There's one success, so no, absolutely not.
Good try.
The two of them just are trying their best to flank you. One of them holding your attention while the other one tries for the sneak attack, but no, you are just dodging back and forth. Your animal instincts just kicking in. Down to Mona.
There were three of them.
Three of
right?
them. At the top of the stairs.
Okay, so first thing she's doing is popping Daunt. Because they'll have to pass a resolve and composure check to attack her at all. Just reaching behind her, she'll pull out a claw-shaped knife in one hand and a hook in the other, just coming between the middle two fingers. And start walking towards them. Pop that.
Okay.
So I guess that's an intimidation check.
Heck yeah.
My presence. Intimidation. It's 5 successes.
5 is absolutely going to beat half of their combined stats. You can see, like, the one that is still standing, getting ready to face down with Tristan, just glances down the stairs, sees there's more of you coming up, the blade's out, meets your eyes for just a moment, and there's just hesitation. Alright.
If I can close the distance, cut them.
Yeah. I mean, you are, at this point, forcing your way past both Tristan and Howl. But assuming
Gracefully slipping past.
that neither of them want to physically stop you, which I don't believe they do, would be able to just gracefully slip past, catch this one as he's taking one tentative step back. Go for it.
Dex and melee. I'm actually gonna blood surge it. Screw it.
Why not?
Oh, then hunger too. Oh no.
Oh no, just slightly more hungry.
Oh well. Alright, 3.
3. Versus 2. I believe that is 2 points of damage, unless you have something that adds to it.
Nope.
Alright. Down to Vanessa.
There are 3. I can see like 3 of them at the top of the stairs.
Yep, you're basically watching this fight through the the slats in the balcony railing.
Cool. I will pick one of them, probably one of the ones that looks the most injured, and I'm gonna do some blood sorcery. I'm gonna extinguish Vitae.
Oh yeah.
Brutal.
Love that one.
Yep. So I'll need to make a rouse check. I get hungrier, and that is fine. And so it is a intelligence, blood sorcery versus stamina. And composure. As I essentially just try to curdle the blood in their veins and make them hungrier
Stamina
and weaker.
Composure. Oh, they're both attributes. Haha.
Yep.
I knew that.
And I am going to use a willpower to reroll some of that. I got 3 successes.
That's 3 successes. So I think it's still a success. I think the
yes, I
attacker
believe
wins
so.
ties.
Yeah. So yeah, they will get hungrier. They will get one. Their hunger will go up by 1.
That's not good.
No, it is not.
Okay.
Start drawing these symbols in the air with the knife.
Down to Benicio.
Mitchell will just take a step up and fire using dragon rounds.
Knife.
All these
Gun.
knives. Very
Half of the
sophisticated weaponry.
I know, right? They're such. Oh god.
I use guns when you have blades.
I like to deal ag.
It can be all dramatic and walk up all scary and just cut 'em.
True.
They don't have any cover. They don't have ranged weapons. I think that's just their dexterity.
It's
What?
it's like dexterity plus athletics.
Yeah.
Is the general.
Oh. One.
Yay! All right. So 1 ag.
On to which one? One is looking far more hurt than the others.
We'll shoot the one that's on Howl.
Perfect. That already took a very grievous knife wound. Now takes
And
the
they're
gunshot.
They are
Knife
going
to
to
the
be
neck.
taking. They're on fire, and every turn after this, they're going to take an ag per round.
You
Okay.
have to frenzy roll for seeing fire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all you
do it.
people with beasts, do your frenzy roll.
Okay.
Should we actually do a frenzy roll?
The
I-
fire is.
I
Ugh.
should probably do one because it's right in fucking.
I
front
think
of me.
so. Yeah.
we probably need to roll one.
yeah, but
Is one of them
I'll
just
go ahead and roll
ignites into flame literally in front of your face.
I'm good.
guys, look,
I'm good.
Now, what do we roll? Just regular
Just
frenzy, or
roll,
what do we roll?
roll frenzy. Yeah.
Yep, hit frenzy roll. Yep, I got a 2, and I don't remember if that's good or not.
I'll look up the.
Oh, damn!
Yeah.
I
thing.
got
Good.
5.
So,
Wow.
Wow. Nice. You're like fire. Fuck fire.
You all
Who
don't
needs
care
fire?
at
Needs
all.
fire.
fire. I play with that like every weekend. Whatever.
And the bad guys need to do it too.
Oh, they do.
Mm-hmm.
This poor house.
Yep.
Look, it's either that or getting murdered
Yeah.
if he isn't already.
That's also 2 successes, so I'm very intrigued what you need to roll for that.
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
Yeah, I was about to. I have the book open as well.
2 successes, great.
Where is one of my? I was like, I got a roll summary somewhere. Fire.
Yeah. Oddly enough, the one that is currently being assaulted by his literal worst nightmare doesn't seem to care about the fire.
Frenzy roll. Roll willpower versus 2 to 4 based on trigger severity. Add bonus dice equal to humanity. 3 rounded down to resist frenzy. So I guess you just is how severe do you think this fire is?
I don't think anyone has any over 2.
Hmm.
So 2 should be fine.
Yeah.
So apparently
It's
no
not
one
a-
cares.
Yeah, this is not an inferno. This is just a barbecue.
Suddenly there's fire in your face. Okay.
Just for a second.
That's it for me.
Alright. And then...
I mean, lay down your weapons or I'm gonna shoot someone else and they're gonna catch on fire. Like, let's not continue this.
down to Tristan, who you just navigate the knife into your hands, ready yourself, and launch into your Superman punch.
Yeah, I just run in and go, wham! Like I said, she's got potency activated too, so.
You have the one that has been shot, is on fire, has been stabbed, and then the one that is relatively unhurt in front of you.
One that's relatively unhurt.
Yeah, go for it.
So strength and melee.
Honestly, I could have used rapid reflexes to dodge, and I'm just thinking about that now. Oh well.
6 successes.
Ooh.
Messy
A
critical.
messy critical. Okay. Off the top of anyone's head, do you know how a messy critical plays out in combat?
It's like the beast wins for you. It might be a. I don't think it's usually a clan compulsion. They might get hungrier. They might be a little messier than usual.
Yeah.
I have an
They
idea
likely
what I want
reached
to
the
do.
Masquerade.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Let's hear what your messy critical is like.
Okay, so knife in hand, she Superman punches the shit out of him right between the eyes, like literally right there. And as she does it, she's gonna, when the blood starts squirting, she's gonna open her mouth up and just start
Oh,
taking,
you
know.
know
Yeah.
where that's been.
Yeah, what's your damage for that?
Yeah, what do we roll for damage? I can't remember.
You don't. What was your net successes?
6.
6. Oh, I didn't roll it. Hold on.
Yeah, and they can also attack back if they don't give a fuck about dodging.
Margin +2 +1 for the knife, I think.
That is 2, so a margin of 4.
There you go. So 5 damage. With a 4 net +1 for knife.
Plus 2 for the blood potency.
Yeah.
So 7?
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, 7 superficial.
Bruja, man, jeez.
Bitch, that's why I picked Bruja. Well, I love the idea though that hitting between the eyes and just letting the blood squirt out. Like sticking my tongue out and just
Messy right between the eyes, but it's okay. Celebrate.
Still, yeah.
Don't.
Yeah, your blade now just jammed in as they are just eyes wide, trying to get
that's level
back
3
away from you.
He helped me out on that.
What's that?
That's level 3 potency. David just told me. Yeah.
So 9?
Yep.
Which
Okay.
level 3?
Potency.
Well,
The
there's
different
multiple.
levels of potency.
Well, there's different powers in each level.
Yeah,
No,
this was
the whole potency
it's
right.
yeah.
Oh, you're just talking about the earlier one added on.
Yeah.
That's full.
Okay. Well, with 2 of them already very severely wounded, we'll go back to the top of initiative to Howl.
Right. There's one more around. So I think
I forgot to throw him in initiative. One moment, because the one that is being absolutely terrified by Mona is going to simply turn, run for a window, and just fully intending on sprinting out of it.
no, they're not. Howl sprints after them and again wails in with their knife.
Absolutely, go for it.
Yeah.
Your 2 combatants are absolutely being taken care of. You just break off towards the one that started running.
Yeah, 3 successes.
Two successes, no.
2? Is it because I got the 1 die?
They have 2 successes to your 1. Or to your 3, I mean.
Successes for my 3.
To your 3.
Oh, sorry. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I grab them when I get over to them. They just like me. And I grab and just give them a good stab in the ribs. No, you don't.
If you would like to grapple,
Yes.
strength plus brawl.
Yep.
versus their, I assume, same dexterity plus athletics
5
to
successes.
to
I got 3 in brawl, 4 in strength.
Our frontliners are working exactly as expected.
Mhm.
Form
Where's
brawl
our
and strength,
healer?
or- Yep.
It is diving into them blade first, driving the blade in, and then just body slam tackling this would-be assassin, now fleeing coward, to the ground as the two of you are just sent tumbling. Add your damage to him, because he was mostly uninjured. Or does this still add the 2 for your bestial weapons, your
Yep,
primal
my
weapons?
feral weapons are as
Weapons.
long as the scene is.
Yep. Holy cow, I am now realizing that you guys are absolute monsters to deal with.
Chill.
Well, you got 2 big beefy characters with ya. It happens.
That's what they're for.
One of them is just going to fling himself to the ground to put him out. Is there a roll required for that?
I don't think so. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just putting someone's fire
Yeah.
out.
He's just going to put the fire out.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Mm-hmm.
The other one, who's still standing at the top of the stairs?
I think.
I think-
I had to move past them to get to where
I did not move up the stairs. I am
Me
still
and
like
Noah's
near
are
the
top
landing.
stairs. We're upstairs.
I don't... Yeah, Mona looks like a much easier target to shove back down the stairs. So he's going to try to do that.
But she's too
Is he?
pretty.
Oh, he has to roll the thing.
Yeah, I still have Daunt up.
So what does he have to roll?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
scared.
What's the check they have to do? Resolve and Composure, difficulty 2.
Resolve.
Yep.
Oh,
To even attack me.
okay. No. Nope.
I hit this one.
Yeah. Instead
Cool.
is tries to.
They there are only 2 powers and presence that can be used in combat, and Daunt is not one of them. You can either use Dread Gaze or Majesty.
It does
The other
specifically
one-
call out if you were to be
So-
attacked.
Yeah, attacking the user requires Resolve and
Yeah,
Composure.
that's out of combat, so they can't start combat with you, but
How am
you
I going
can't
to be
pop
attacked
it
out of combat?
when someone
That's what
wants to
that's
be
for.
the aggressor before combat. They can't be the aggressor. They can't start combat if you have Daunting up. But while you are in combat, Dread Gaze and Majesty are the only powers of presence that can be used in a combat situation.
I see nothing rules as written that agrees with that.
I'm fine
Principle
with.
4.
I'm fine with using it for now.
Yeah, that's
But-
fine. It's just in the
But yes,
Majesty.
but thank you for bringing that up.
You'll see it.
Yeah, you see the foot like start to raise to get ready to just boot you over the banister, and immediately thinks better of it, and then goes to try to shove Tristan off. Which, if you like to defend, dexterity athletics, or
Yeah, and I've got rapid reflex too. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably a good idea.
what would rapid reflex do here?
So rapid reflex is basically what it sounds like. It's the ability to be able to move like with your
Mhm.
reflexes. Like if Tristan sees that coming, she can immediately just go nope.
yeah. Like, no, bitch, not today.
Mm.
Okay.
And it successfully passes any defense roll for lack of firearms.
This is not a firearms though.
It-
Rapid reflexes.
Firearms attacks, such as reload and load, passive observe, incoming projectiles, can dodge arrows, bullets, or anything like that. So I don't know if that would.
Okay, so rapid
What?
reflex. So you suffer no penalty when you have lack of cover against firearms.
I can dodge. You
Yeah.
want me to do deck and dodge,
Go
or
for it. Yeah.
Yeah, the only other thing I can think of is maybe your fleetness if you really want to do that, but just I'd do dodge, that doesn't cost blood.
One.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be technically an unarmed strike, just meant to shove you, get the foot positioned up into your chest, and shove you backwards, back down the stairs.
Oh.
I'll say that from the kick and the fall back down the stairs, we'll call that 2 superficial damage.
That's gonna hurt me.
Yeah, bumps and bruises.
Yeah, I got this.
Child's play
Yeah,
compared to
Home
what you're about to do to them.
Oh God.
Mona,
Where is everybody? Have folks gone back downstairs?
so Tristan and Konicho are downstairs, and Vanessa, I think.
Yep.
So it's just you and Hal upstairs with the 2. Oh, it's just you with the 2 remaining individuals. Yeah.
Huh. At least one of these is like.
One of them
thoroughly
is on
disabled.
fire, on the ground, putting himself out.
Do you have any reason not to just kill him? Before I just do this.
No.
Not that I can think of.
It very much depends.
Howl
on
is
the-
not going to tell you
Yeah.
the answer of good. I'm just letting you know they do not give you shit. So be like, kill him, fuck him.
Worry
Yeah.
about their sire in the boons owed. That is the reason.
Mm.
The one that's not on fire. Let's
Okay.
cut that one up some more.
Yeah. He's absolutely going to try to fight you back with his own blade. He's dexterity and melee.
Am I gonna blood surge it again? I think I am. I passed. I'm not hungrier. Yay.
That is 5 successes with a crit.
Uh-oh.
But can they not?
We'll see.
7.
Then with the
Oh
messy
yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
What is your messy crit look like?
I think that hook in her left hand knocks his knife out of the way and comes up under his chin
Oh yeah.
and out of his mouth.
There
Well,
is.
Pretty piercing.
Go ahead.
While she's got him for a second, just, I'm gonna make something beautiful of you, and starts
No.
slashing him up.
Oh, I think I'm in love.
Oh,
That hook-shaped claw in Jurassic Park, just spill him.
I imagine Tristan's blade is still jammed into him, and you just make absolute just beautiful bloody artwork out of this individual. He is purely cut down.
Yeah.
My kid.
If Howl could
Off.
activate heart eyes, he would.
Just heart eyes in the distance.
I think it's just a rouse check.
No, it's free. It's free.
Look, licking blood off the knife, like,
It's an
Better
arouse
than that.
check.
That, yes.
Roll
yeah,
for-
no. Yeah, Howl would be like, whew, after that blade, like, too, like, I like
It
her.
was hot as hell. So.
you know where to find me.
Do we?
Now he does.
Well,
I
we're down
will.
to Nessa.
Mhm. And so there's just the other person.
The one left who is he's
So
managed to
putting-
put himself out.
So I am going to essentially walk up the stairs towards him, and as that happens, I'm going to just slash my palm open, and I'm going to use corrosive vitae.
Oh God.
It is just going to hand on his face.
I know what that one does, and that's brutal.
Xenomorph.
Like acid, ain't it, or something like that?
That is acid.
I succeed at my hunger, so I don't get hungrier. And it is a it is essentially is like technically it doesn't have a role associated with it, but you can designate like any kind of role for like what I might be doing, what I might need to roll to do this. Like,
I feel like your blood sorcery roll versus dodge would be appropriate.
yeah, blood sorcery and anything in any attribute to go with it.
And dexterity
Yeah.
versus dodge. What is your dodge, my friend? Oh, not much.
That is 4 successes.
That is 2 successes. He has so many wounds. I don't think it really matters what the corrosive vitae does after he was caught on fire and stabbed. What does this look like to everyone else?
Yeah, I slash open my hand as I'm walking up the stairs. I say like the specific words that I've been taught, but to let me do this. And like as and essentially it's get over the person and then just sort of slam my hand out on their face with the blood.
It is just a few moments of very pained screaming, and then silence. The only individual left is currently pinned down with a blade in one hand and a very powerful, claw, fist, if you've manifested any part of the beast, by Howl further down the hall. He's currently alive, unless you would like to change that.
That's a torpor!
We can get something from them. We can at least figure out what's going on, and then we can do whatever we want.
Alex is still alive.
Fine. Yeah. I have him grappled, so if anybody wants to ask a freaking question, now's your time. Hey, Aubrey. Hey, come here. Mona, please.
Yeah, and Nessa will start moving down the hallway, and just being, go up to that, and we'll.
You also see the beautiful hardwood floor of the upper floor hallway is now charred with fire. There are like long cuts into it from the bladed weaponry. It's soaked with blood. It's ruined. It's gonna have to be replaced.
It's a thing for another day.
Kinda looks better this way.
Maybe it does. Might there be like a bowl that has, I don't know, just something in it that's just like off to the side that it's
Premier house, probably.
Yeah, well, it's like a decorative bowl that's like on an end table.
Oh, for
What
sure.
do you mean people don't keep silver bowls just around their place? What? Don't
Yeah, what do you mean? But
yeah, that's a normal thing.
Again, Tremere.
Yeah, it's Tremere shit. She is going to grab that and just sort of dump whatever's in it out. And then it's essentially she's going to be like, put the bowl under and just being like, hold out his arm.
Yep. I said I extend so you could just cut.
Yep, I cut because I'm going to attempt the illuminate the trail of prey ritual. And it essentially is making sure that this person is going to tell me the truth.
Okay.
Got your ribbon.
The ritual allows the caster to perceive the previous whereabouts of a designated person as a subtly glowing trail visible to only them.
Wait, am I looking at the wrong thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Illuminate trail praise when it comes to a specific person, I
Probably
believe.
there's blood or something.
Did I copy in the wrong thing? Where
Did
is
you
it?
mean Truth of Blood?
Truth of Blood. Yeah, that is the one that I was looking for. Truth of Blood. I copied the wrong title for it.
That's
And I'm
never
just like,
happened
I was
to
like,
me.
that's such a weird title for this ritual, but okay.
And that's why I'm like, do you have your ribbon?
Uh-huh.
I've played Premiership, which is how you do the Illuminate Trail play.
Yeah, no, but this is Truth of Blood.
It's kind of adorable.
And
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is Resolve plus Blood Sorcery versus Composure Occult for every statement made by the subject. Okay.
Yep. Because yeah, all I think I need is their blood. No wait. Yeah, I mixed some of my own blood with it. It doesn't say if I need to make a rouse check.
You probably should, though, since
Yeah.
it is your blood.
Yeah, I imagine.
That would make sense.
Well, I get hungrier. I'm up to hunger 3.
Okay.
Snacks, yeah. But yes, and then essentially it's going to open up with, where is Felix?
It would be just a moment of staring at you out of just pure hatred, which would cut to a very coughing, very forced laughter, as there's probably a fair amount of blood in his lungs by this point. It just looks at you. Your precious sire's not going to be the one in charge for much longer. Hope you know that.
Where is Felix? I don't roll that for
Mercy.
2 successes on.
Oh, if I had to guess, probably a hole about 8 to 10 feet down. Which, thanks to that, your 2 successes to his 1, you know, is not the truth.
I am going to take the knife I have and just pin his leg to the floor.
It is
Just go, try again.
an absolute cry of pain as the blade jams through the leg into the floorboard. And then more of that forced laughter. Fuck you.
You're not my type. Are you working for Dolores?
Maybe. Why do you care? You're just a pet to Felix anyways. No untruth there.
No truth. And then like,
Is there a reason why why Dolores wanted all this to happen?
yes, actually, that's a great question to ask. I was just like, why is Dolores doing this?
What do you think? Felix has always been the favorite around here. Rest of us just get fucking scraps. Get treated like second class.
Why don't you tell us where Felix is, or I'll kind of like shove your head through the floor.
And he's still grappled.
Oh yeah.
So I am like tightening that grapple. Like, you're gonna fucking tell us.
If you would all like to make a group intimidation check,
Abso-fucking-lutely.
probably.
I find it hilarious that I don't have any intimidation.
Right now.
I do. Don't worry. What is that? Intimidation. That's charisma or
Intimidation charisma for any of you that are using your words. Intimidation strength for those of you that are using physical force.
I got intimidation
Manipulation
strength
do?
3 successes on getting ready to stomp his head to the floor.
Oh, don't do that. Was this table scraps from the chantry?
All-
I
Or...
all
actually
I
should
had-
have. Wait,
all-
you said
all-
I could do intimidation and strength.
Mhm.
Can I roll that instead? Because I do not have much in
Go
charisma.
for it.
All I had
Thank
to
you.
roll was a blood die for this. And it's 2 successes and one bestial failure. So,
Okay.
5 on a crit.
We
Two
did
successes, not bad.
Between
Yeah.
all of you, there is that very cold demeanor of not caring about what's about to happen cracks for just a moment.
Oh man, I meant strength, not charisma. Oh well, I succeeded.
You know exactly why I'm here. You know that Felix needs to die. That wherever he is, my associates are right there behind him.
Where is he at? I can roll intimidation for that one too.
No need. The
I'm
eyes
about to
look
stop
down the
his
hall towards you, and in a very truthful answer says, "I don't know. Wasn't my job."
What sect are you a part of?
as you put it, more Tremere bullshit.
Well, like, are they
Uh,
Camarilla? Are they Anarchs?
So,
I feel like that would inform us how we proceed.
Vanessa, you did have a bestial failure.
Mm-hmm.
This individual has called your sire trash. He has called you just his pet. He has demeaned you, broke into your house and trashed it, tried to kill you. What would your bestial failure response be to this?
Let's see, cause
No,
How much
Trim-
hunger do you got?
I got 3 hunger.
Honey, have a drink.
Yeah, I think it's that is just it is grabbing the arm where the vitae is coming out already, and then just viciously tearing into it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to pull her off. Like, you don't want to do that. Stop. For the love of God, do not
Put
do
a hand
that.
on his shoulder, like give her a minute.
It's slavery.
She needs this.
Let her have a sip.
This is still a blood bond. You don't want that.
She's probably fine.
No.
I mean, if he's another Tremere, you can't blood bond Tremere.
Yeah, that's fair.
You can't.
It is a face full of pain, but no sound comes out as you just absolutely go to town feeding on an already seeping wound.
The dark
Are
path is not.
you feeding to the point of death? To killing this individual?
Like that diablerie.
No, like, holy, why are we stopping her?
Do it,
Diablerie.
do it.
Do
I
it.
thought
Do
we
it.
were-
Do it.
I don't.
I'm a
think
known
she's-
Diablerist, baby. I don't
Oh.
care.
I don't think she is with her bestial failure. I don't think she is going to stop until she is completely sated.
I'll try to pull her off.
No.
At that point, I think Mona's also helping.
Yeah.
try to
Okay.
God damn it.
Yeah.
give her a beat, and then
Okay.
Oh
It is
God.
do it. Mona doesn't.
for a figure that you know doesn't quite have the strength of some of the rest of you, that relies more on charm and looks rather than physical prowess. She's hard to pull off in this moment. She
I'll
is
come over and
latched
pull on
on.
her.
But
I'll
between
come
you
over and pull on
all,
her.
she is
Worst case shooter.
she is eventually lifted off.
Damn, we don't need no blood hunt, sister.
Oh my god.
In the moment, there is just a bleeding, probably not yet dead vampire on the floor of Nessa, whose face and just chest is pure crimson. And other than that, everyone else in the house seems to be dealt with.
Yeah, I'm like Can y'all like, hurry up and mend your wounds and get the fuck up so that can send
What,
you
you're
on your
hurt?
way, or we
What
torture you?
wounds to mend?
Well, they can mend those
I,
guys.
I
and we
don't
just
think
get-
any of them are getting up.
No.
Are they? They're Ash. Did you guys kill them?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh,
Hey, what do you think we are, son?
there's still
We're
rules. You're there.
predators. Bro.
You don't kill
They
other
broke-
kindred.
They broke into my house. I'm pretty sure that no matter what happens, they're gonna
God.
rule in my favor.
Yeah, but that's still up to whoever
Still gotta
owns this
find-
domain.
Felix, that's the issue.
Felix owns the place, and she's his child. Like,
And Felix
Fel-
is
is Felix barren, or do they
Uh,
own
who
this whole
cares?
domain?
Oh my god! Can we just figure out where Felix is?
Yes, that's what we need to
Actually,
figure out, is
no.
where the fuck Felix is.
I'd make sure we don't get in trouble.
Well, honey,
Wait. Do you actually have Illuminate Trail of Prey?
I don't.
Fuck,
It
we could have
essentially is.
used.
Yeah, it was. I had Truth of Blood, but I accidentally
Dang it.
wrote
I wasn't
it.
sure if you
Illuminate
had
Trail of
both. Because we could have used Illuminate Trail of Prey on something from Felix's.
Do we know for certain he's not somewhere in the house? I guess dude wasn't lying.
Yeah,
No.
he's not in the house. I guess really our only next. The only thing we can do now is go after Dolores. Also, how much hunger did I say?
oh boy. From. Do you have anything that would give you reduced feeding from other vampires?
I don't have any like merits, flaws. I don't have anything that gives me like extra for feeding for vampires, but
So that should bring you down to 1?
it depends on how much I drank. Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on how long you waited to pull me off.
I guess that's a question for the group. How
Yeah.
how long
As
would you
soon
have
as
left her
possible.
there?
I mean,
Possible.
I only
he
meant
didn't turn to
to-
dust, so there wasn't any diablerie happening.
Yeah.
So, but with the amount that she was getting close to, he was getting weaker.
Mhm.
I think Nessa's down to 1 hunger again.
Works for me.
And that one's still alive?
That one
Yeah,
is
but
still
we're gonna-
alive.
Can we torp her?
Yeah, that's probably what she was going to just be
Yeah.
like. Let's
Yo.
torp her.
Stake it.
Hit it.
Oh, yeah.
So there are still so many questions, and I feel still so much drive left for this party to go through, and we just don't have the time for that now. That's not to say that I wouldn't very much like to have you all on again so we can finish this.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to know what the country are up to.
But as you all decide on the next step, on whether or not you try to find Felix, whether or not you confront this other Tremere leader, we're gonna put a pin in that for now and save it for next time. As holy crap, that was bloody, and oh my god, are you guys all vicious and terrifying.
Wait, oh!
Wrong.
I have the humanity of 6.
I have
I'm
eight.
like, for doing that, do I take any stains to my humanity? I'm not.
Probably.
Because I mean, she wasn't going to stop.
Yeah, at Humanity 7, I think.
You didn't do the thing, so
Yeah, I didn't do
You
it.
didn't do it so you don't lose one.
Yeah.
No, but I
Problem
think
for
just
next time.
killing
next time
people
it's a one
at
shot.
Next
yeah,
time.
Humanity 7, you'd
I
probably.
mean, these were other vampires.
That we're gonna kill you. It's fine.
Yeah.
exactly. Probably already
Anyways,
told your daddy.
I want
He's
to thank my lovely cast for being here tonight. You guys were amazing. You made my very first game of Vampire the Masquerade so much fun. And you took the characters and just ran with them, and I am so thankful. Like I said, I would absolutely love to have you all back so we can finish the rest of this, and
Yeah.
we'll find a date for that. But I do want to give you guys a chance to, tell us whatever projects you're working on, if there's anything you want to plug, anything people should go check out. And I'll go the same order we did the intro. So make sure I am on the correct page. And start with Elliot.
So I really have nothing going on, but you should check Beholder to No One's podcast because I am on a couple episodes there. The most recent one was on Valentine's Day, talking about relationships in games, and I definitely talked about my vampire relationship in that one. With a character that is near and dear to me and Mitch as well. So yeah, check out Beholder to No One's podcast, and yeah, do that. I'm there. I don't have anything I can talk about coming up soon. And follow me on social media at Chaos Them if you want to see the organized things. If you want to see disorganized things, I'm at Chaos Elliot.
I do have a question for you which is the same question I will ask everyone. Do you have an idea of what major boon you're going to ask for?
I don't know, honestly. I think maybe like a better house. They got nothing. They live in the woods for the most part and hop around. They want a place to stay.
So just money, lots of money.
Lots of money.
All right. Go over to Aubrey.
Hello, I'm Aubrey. You can usually find me on the Twitterverse at Mad Queen Cosplay. There you'll find links to my stuff. I am the co-producer and GM of Goblets and Gays, Pathfinder 2E, goodness. And I also play Sawyer on Bring Your Own Mech. It is a lot of fun, more Lancer goodness. And then literally an hour from now, you can find me on Nat 20 Productions with our fourth episode of Wayward Arcadium, which is our Pathfinder 2E in like a magical school setting. And then on Friday, you can catch me on Weave the Tale playing Blue Rose. I believe that's this Friday.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So does Vanessa actually want anything for this?
She wants Felix back.
Yeah. But like as a reward, as a boon, as just does she want anything?
Not really.
No.
It's more of she's just more concerned with getting Felix back.
Yeah, makes sense.
Her boon is getting her sire back.
Oh. Jump over to Coffin.
Hey, I'm Coffin. Thank you so much. And coughing. Thank you so much for having me on here. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't have a whole lot going on. I was on Goblets and Gays for a Vampire the Masquerade one-shot, and I think that one just went up on their Patreon.
Yep.
So you should give them money and listen to me be a very tired and just angry thin blood. Also follow me on Twitter at Coffin Comrade. The first O is a 0, and keep an eye on my bio. There will be some links to some very not safe for work stuff involving and or inspired by Mona. So if you liked this character, you can see a lot more of her.
Owl is writing notes.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
How I'm
Credit card and notes when he gets that boon money.
What's a major boon that you're gonna ask for at the end of this?
Either that club that she walked out of, or there were some really pretty old churches in the city. Just turn one of those into her new dungeon. That'd be good.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll jump over to Mitch.
Hi, I'm Mitch. You can find me at Mitch S. Bustillos. Other than this game, later on I'll probably be popping back over to Weave the Tale to finish up Symbaroum, which is happening right now. And then Friday I run Shadowrun, and Thursday night we're doing an all POC Pathfinder 2E campaign, which is awesome. Other than that, my 2 books, Necrobiotic and Chew, are on pre-order, so you can check that out. Just go to pennyfortale.com. yeah, this was a lot of fun. For the boon, I want a book, detailed description on every ritual he knows and the components that make it happen. So, give me that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, seriously, go play Chew and Necrobiotic. I've played both
Yes.
of them. They're so much fun.
Yes.
It's a silly. Yeah, one's silly funny, and the other is what some people are calling depressing horny.
It is.
Hey, that sounds perfect. I'm
If you're into it,
I can get behind that.
hey.
And last but not least, Kim.
My name's Kimberly. Thank you again for letting me join. Like I said, I was a little slow on getting everything done, but life happens.
Mhm.
And me and my husband and some of our friends, you can find us at Hangman's Gate RPGs, all one word, Hangman's Gate RPG. On Twitter, we got Facebook. We're running a Cult Divinity Lost game, Project Hades, where I play Olivia Cade, which is a deceiver, and she likes to seduce people and show her goodies every so often. And she, like I said, we've got a Vampire the Masquerade we're working on, something that we've done for a while, and we're wanting to bring more people into it. Like I said, you can check us out on Twitter, Facebook, and then Friday, I think we've got on Twitch, we've got the Cult game running Friday, every other week. Every other Friday we have Cult. So check us out there, give us a like. If you get on it and you check us out, comment, because like we always like chat. We like talking to people, and if you want to see something that we've done, or want to have us doing something bad, let us know. We also have season 1 of our Cult Project Hades game recap on YouTube, and right now we're on episode 3 or I think 4 coming Friday night. So check us out. It's it's fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
And but
I actually forgot. I'm actually going to be on Shadows. Oh God, the Shadows game. Frick.
Shadowrun?
Shadows of Estrin, Shadowrun, Shadows of
Uh,
the Soul.
Shadowblade something. Ah, crap.
Blades in the Dark.
Blades in the Dark. Thank you.
Ah!
I'm gonna be on a Blades in the Dark campaign on my friend's channel. It is RERPG, and that will be starting, I believe, next Monday. Forgot about that until it's like, oh right, I didn't put that in my calendar. Yeah, Blades in the Dark.
Yeah, that amazing game. I love the Forged in the Dark systems. They're all so good.
More of them.
Yeah, and I am Andrew, your games master for the evening. First time baby vampire player. I already absolutely fell in love with this system, so
Such a good system.
yeah. I'm gonna have to just run like full campaign in the future, so we'll see. We'll see about that. Maybe we'll have some returning bases. Who knows? But yeah, stay tuned. We got a bunch of games coming out later this week. And if you like what we do have our Discord link down below. You can join us there. It's where we do a lot of our casting. It's where we advertise for the one-shots, for the mini campaigns, everything that we do. It's also where we talk about really nerdy stuff, so if any of that's appealing, come join us. But I think that's about it. And speaking of Weave the Tale, they are live right now, so I'm gonna throw a raid over to them.
I'll be there soonish.
Yeah, and if no one's got anything else, then thank you all for watching. I can't wait to do this again. I will wish you a good night, a goodbye, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.